Even though he has not always been protected, he's always been a protector.
Broken people saw that signal and done what they thought they needed to do to the request that I was making, and they just chose improperly.
He never told me nothing. I knew nothing about it.
I feel like everyone in my family, in some form or way, has been fondled or molested or raped in some form or fashion.
I couldn't understand how God was in me because I was that.
There was tolerated versus celebrated.
There's a wrong way and right way to do everything, and Larry always seemed to choose the wrong way.
Yes, I was drugged and raped, and that happened when I was 17 years old. Misfits have an ability to stick out. But if the misfit accept that they absolutely cannot fit in, then they become someone with an X factor.
Even though he...
Multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor, Larry D. Reid is the founder of the NBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangsta Trap Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus. Church Critic by Dr. Larry D. Reid. An examination of the Larry Reid Live show perspective. Purchase a copy today by logging on to LarryReidLive.com. That's LarryReidLive.com. Looking for a vibrant community where faith meets empowerment? Welcome to the LRL community on Patreon. Here you'll gain access to our financial wellness plan to level up your money game and build your immune system, health and wellness lifestyle plan to keep your health in check. But that's not all. With the groundbreaking AIR project, we're creating jobs in Africa beginning in Ghana. Plus, you'll unlock insider tips from senior executives across industries. And the best part? Be part of daily prayers, weekly coaching sessions with Dr. Larry Reid himself, and so much more. It's time to connect, grow, and thrive. Get the apps, grab the merch, and join us at patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Let's build something amazing together. The LRL community is waiting for you.
A lie has been told to you, and you have believed it.
It still has such an intensity, and the energy and the vibration in that place, you can feel it once you arrive. At that moment, they allowed me to release my emotion.
Columbus never set a foot on any American soil before he died.
The lie is being exposed.
This is for Reid. They took our strong and able people, but they could never take all Africans away. And today, we have returned in peace.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, and hit the bell. Text LRL to 404-999-7527. That's the words LRL to 404-999-7527. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation. All right, we have an amazing show on today, and I need each and every one of you to take a moment and hit like and hit share. Why? Because I have one of the very best to do it on YouTube. It's in the studio sitting right here, but I can't let you talk to him right now because I first got to say a couple of things. Number one, I need for you all to hit like, and tonight I need for y'all to work that hitting like. Go on YouTube, get those YouTube likes over 200, and on Facebook, get the likes over 100. If 100 people haven't gotten in on Facebook yet, what I need for you to do, I need for you to share it so it can get in your news feed that you watch all the time that I can't never see, so that they can go ahead and come on here and have the conversation. Absolutely. We have an amazing guest that covers all of the topics on YouTube. If it's happening in our world, the official Tai East report is going to do commentary about it, and he's going to tell you what he thinks. And he does it in such a way to where you feel like you back home sitting on the porch in the country and just drinking lemonade and having the conversation. So I know a few of the LRLers, you love Tai East. You go over there, you are now a part of the Thai squad. But I want to introduce to more of the LRL audience the official Tai East report. But before we do that, y'all, this is our second time in the studio. You know, if I had a live audience, it'd be all that screaming and stuff. But I'm excited about being in the studio, and it looks amazing. You're seeing all the work that had to be done. So you just see this screen up here, and you don't understand. That's a lot of work, transporting it from one studio to the new studio. This is how this studio looks. You see that? You see that white nothingness? That's the box. Now look at there. The screen starts to play and everything starts coming into its form. We fully transform this entire space so that we can bring to you from the NBN Network Studios the Larry Reid Live Show. And there are going to be other shows with other personalities that will be coming to you from this studio. But today, I have a guest. And I'm so excited about it because I absolutely love him. Let me tell you a story. When I was in school, for some reason I was popular and everybody knew who I was. But I didn't like how people treated some of the other people that weren't that popular, and they're a little bit different. So what I would do, I would go and find those people and say, come on, walk with me to lunch or go with me to the game, just so they can have a good time. And I would bring some of my friends around. They'll be like, why are you hanging out with them? Why I'm hanging out with you? Because you raggedy and ugly too. I mean, you ain't got your side too. So why you saying all that to me? And we in high school and you ain't got no side too. That's a whole shame. But anyway, and so I started bringing other people around. And before I left high school, who was unpopular was popular, and people respected the difference that they were. And I had a particular friend, his name was Cecil Nichols. And when I tell you, we laugh and cut up so much all the time. And if I showed you a picture of him, you would declare that the official Tai East report is his brother. It's the same energy. I absolutely love the official Tai East report and who he is. And I want you to know who he is. And I found out something. One time I was watching him and I was like, what? You walked through that? You've been through that? And so I want to start the conversation off with that. But then we're going to get into what's been happening in the news. So you're going to enjoy tonight. But I need for you to make sure everybody sees it, because y'all know how YouTube and Facebook been doing me since I changed my content, and it's controversial and bucking against the system. And then, you know, also this isn't like a salacious show on tonight, so people don't come in. If I put it in the title, Larry and Tai East get in a fight, oh my God, it will be running over with thousands of people, even if they don't know us, just called people like salaciousness and the mess. So I want you to take a moment and just hit like and hit share and let everybody know that we are on right now, especially if you're on Facebook, because we sort of really shadow banned horribly there. But I definitely want you to go ahead and do it from wherever you are watching. Okay, somebody said, I like that necklace Larry has on. Thank you. It's the same one I've had on probably for how many years now? But maybe it's the first. Maybe in this studio you're able to see stuff better. Is that what it is? You like it. Thank you. All right. So we're about to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further delay, I am introducing you to one of the only other people that's just as good as me. The official Tai East report.
Hello, everybody. What camera am I looking at?
Oh, this one right here. Now we're on this one.
Oh, okay, because I'm looking up here. I'm looking over there. Okay, that camera. Okay. Hey, everybody. Larry, do you know how nervous I am right now?
I can tell it. But
I am nervous boots.
But
why?
But it's because you're not. I'll tell you, the first time I had to leave my studio and go and have a sit down with somebody, my lips was quivering.
Oh my God!
My stomach was shaking because nothing was in my control anymore.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, me and Larry do this all the time. But I think it's what it is that I'm in your space and I'm not in my space.
Yeah.
So,
but I come to your space if you want me to.
Yeah.
I sit right.
I am nervous, like I'm at the Oscars or something. Yeah, but. I think over time it'll probably wear off as we talk.
As we get to talking. I'm going to tell you this. For all of you that do not know, Tai East is the same height I am.
Yeah.
Pretty much
they
the
say
same.
I don't have legs.
I know.
Yeah.
Tai East walks well.
And I did not have a wheelchair.
Yeah. And it's just as tall. If you ain't, you might be right my exact height.
I'm about 6 foot pushing 6'1".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So he's tall. He's in the 6s. But now this. I hate to start off like this, but I want to know, because I was listening to you one time and I was totally shocked about your life.
Yeah.
And what you had been through. First of all, Tyesse is a church boy.
Am. Yes, and through and through.
I'm saying, and I like that you're an old school church boy, because when I go to your lives, a lot of times you're bringing in the show and going off on some old. I heard you playing Stretch Out.
Oh yeah. Well, I come from the generation where it was drums and an organ, and it worked sometime and it didn't work sometimes, and then the drums had a pillow in it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's where we come from, and
and the tape on it for the kick.
Yeah, if you had a guitar, you were really moving. You were really doing something. Yeah.
And so, where did you grow up in church?
Pasadena, California. Born in Mississippi, but we moved to California when I was about 5 or 6.
So that's the reason why you literally carry that down home, take your shoes off, let's just have a conversation that comes out of Mississippi.
It does.
Yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi.
And Jackson is
the capital.
Right. I think so.
But let me be clear, all of the family folks, they from, Bolton and Edwards and Clinton.
The surrounding areas. Now, when you moved to California, you stayed there until this year.
Yeah. Wow. So I moved here May 1st.
And prior to that, you were in California, but so your whole life was in California.
Yeah, since 1981 to 2025.
So take me to the moment where you said, "Okay, I'm going to move to Atlanta."
I was going to move to Atlanta in 2023, 2022, 2023, and got cold feet. I had a moving sale, did everything. I was going to get rid of some stuff, downsize, got cold feet, and wound up staying. But recently, the top of the year, I had a lot of friends in LA that died in succession. My friend Divine, she passed away. Then Miss Sable passed away. Miss Pebbles passed away. I said, you know what? This is just like, okay, this is too much.
A sign that the chapter's closing.
And with my best friend passing away during the pandemic, I was like, okay, there's nothing holding me here. And no shade to my friends that are still there. Right. I'm not like saying that, like, to hell with y'all. But but yeah, that was the driving force.
Now,
Yeah.
you mentioned that friend a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all were like very close.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so you grew up in church, but you said you was, I'm going to say what you said. You said I was a lady of the night.
I was.
Explain that and tell us about that. That's like so phenomenal because you don't carry none of that.
Okay.
I wish y'all was here. Tai East come in here like a whole nigga.
Well, that was like 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
Whoa.
30 years ago and about 125 pounds less ago. So after my mother passed away in 95 from breast cancer, she was misdiagnosed. Yeah, she was misdiagnosed.
What you mean?
She was walking around with stage 4 breast cancer, and the doctor just was not even,
There's so many. My mom, when she found out about her cancer, I had to pay to have somebody else in between there because black women's health.
Yes.
It's like the doctors and stuff think black women don't have pain.
Yes.
They act as though black women's diseases aren't as severe as other women. They're like, oh, you'll be all right.
Yeah, by the time they did the biopsy, she was already at stage 4. Yeah, by the time they did the biopsy, she was really, and then it was metastatic, so it already started to spread. And so after she passed away, I did the family thing, like, stayed with a aunt here or aunt there. I was 19. I had just turned 19. So stayed with a family member here, stayed with a family member there. And I didn't understand this until I heard Tyesse Madison talk about this. I didn't have an experience where somebody threw me out, but what you do is you try to find community.
Okay.
And eventually, if the environment that you live in, if it's not inducive or if it's not cohesive with what's going on with you internally, you will eventually try to I need to find people like me.
Right. Okay.
And so that's what I wound up doing. And that's kind of like an abridged version. There was so much in there between, my mother passing away and
So how was that? So if you went from family member to family member house, how's your relationship with those family members now?
My family, I can say this, we love each other. I know we love each other, but there is something that came along with my grandmother's energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's passed on?
She's passed on too. Her birthday was on the 22nd.
Okay.
And it's just an energy. It's just a lot of stuff. But there's one thing I always point out to people, with the family is that nobody likes to talk about anybody else's trauma.
Yeah.
Everybody's focused on whatever their thing is, and then nobody has the ability to talk to each other about, well, what happened to you? So that ability has always not been there.
That's like the quintessential issue in black family, to not talk and not say anything.
I could be talking to somebody, I could be explaining to them what happened to me, and then they break into their story. It's like, girl, I'm trying to tell you what's going on with me. I had to walk 5 miles, to school every day. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you what happened to me over at that house around the corner,
So not only does not communicate, but when you try to communicate, people personalize it. But you know what I found out? People do that when they cannot be empathetic.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is be empathetic, but they're choosing to talk about themselves to show some kind of community. And a lot of times for the person that needs to talk, it sounds like, okay, let me hush.
Yeah. So I wound up, venturing out. And what I tell people that have LGBTQ children, or whoever you're taking care of if they're LGBTQ, when they go out and they leave their safety net or their home, there is a community in every city, well, in every major city, there is a community where other LGBTQ people congregate at. But that area is usually going to be a lot of things going on. So that's what happens when your children leave home. They're going to find a Santa Monica Boulevard. They're going to find, if you're in New York, they're going to find 42nd Street, wherever, in those communities or where a lot of people They're going to be preying on people, and there's going to be people surviving, and it's just not, you know.
So you turned, when you went out there, that community taught you a way to get money.
Yeah.
And that was...
Let me say this. Let me say this, because I don't want to be, you know, disingenuous. As a young gay boy in Pasadena, I, you know, would kind of like date older men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, date older men and whatnot. Back then, at 15 and 16 years old, we did not understand that is sexual abuse and predatory behavior. But somebody give you $60 or $80 or something like that, that's just like, okay, oh wow, I'm gonna go buy me some new tennis shoes. I'm gonna go buy me that. You don't think of that as somebody being predatory. Right. So there was a whole energy, and a lot of my friends said, yeah, I remember that too. Like, you know, it was always an older guy that liked younger guys, you know. And so that was in my teenage years. But as I got 19, 20 after mother passed away, and I tried to do the little family thing and whatnot.
So, wow, that's early.
Yeah. I went to Hollywood, you know, and when I first got to Hollywood, I worked as a gay boy. Because I had no idea that there were like trans women and drag queens. I was really green. So
when you say worked as a gay boy, that means as a gay man.
Just as a gay man as yourself.
You would do escorting.
No, just work, you know, the district, the boulevard.
What does that mean though?
You know, prostitute on the track.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. Escorting.
Escorting is different.
Can you tell me the difference?
Escorting is like if you have a website or something, and then you could, you know, call in or call out and stuff like that. That's escorting. But prostitution, let's be clear, prostitution is what we used to say, feet to pavement.
Oh, that's what Tyesse said she would do sometimes.
Yeah, it's feet to pavement, meaning you out there on the track walking, you know.
That is so dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
Did you ever get arrested?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, a lot. You know what it is, Larry? You know what it is? When you first get arrested, they tell you, they say, we're going to give you probation and you'll get out tonight. You're going to get out tonight. And they give you a map on a piece of paper, a physical map. It's a copy, but they give you a map. But what you don't notice is it's the entire city of Hollywood. And they tell you, they say, well, you cannot be congregating or loitering anywhere on this map. That's the whole city of Hollywood. And once you sign, you're so glad, I'm getting out tonight, I'm getting out today. Okay, you sign it. And what you're doing is you're signing away everything because they know you're going to come back.
Yeah. And when so you get to the second time, then they hold you.
Well, usually it just goes up 30, 60, 90, 120. But you'll never get off that map. People either leave town or die. You never get off that probation map, ever. And they know that. And you're just going to be a revolving door,
What was the worst experience you ever had, the scariest?
The worst experience? I've talked about this with the Tai Squad. I saw this dude, this man, haggling with another girl directly, you know, counter-cornered directly across from me. So I'm right here, they were across from me like this. And so I saw him haggling with her, and then he pulled off. And then he circled around, came down, and he started speaking to me. And the rule is, if you see something like that, don't get in the car because you know what the deal is. So I decided to go ahead and get in the car anyways. He was a Russian guy, very thin build. I can still see his face. And we pulled up maybe a block and a half. And he pulled out the gun. I'm talking about it was like a 9mm. It was like one of the biggest guns I ever saw. So he pulled the gun out, and I don't know what it was, Larry. Just something in me, innately in me, I just grabbed the gun.
Whoa.
I don't know why. I'm not Foxy Brown. I ain't Cleopatra Jones. I ain't none of that. But I grabbed the gun, and we basically started tussling with it. And he was like, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to shoot you. And I said the same thing to him. I said, I'm not going to shoot you either. I was going to shoot him. I was like, oh, yeah. He was going, yeah. But we're tussling, and then we're like, both our hands are on each other, holding. He has the gun, and my hand is over his with all the power that I have. Yeah. And so, some kind of way, we went over the seats, and a round went off in the back seat. Yeah, a round went off in the back seat, and that was my first time ever, being around a gunshot and hearing a gunshot. So that was crazy, and so. We came back over the seat. Now we're in the front seat, let go. We all in the, what do you call it, the dashboard. Yeah. Don't, let it go.
He told me he wasn't going to shoot, but the round went on.
Yeah.
I mean, one was in the chamber.
Yeah. I don't know, for whatever reason, I think he was going to, shoot me that. Yeah. I really believe that. But the window was down, and so our hands were outside the window at one point, and then he dropped it on the ground, and then I got out on the passenger side, and he zoomed off, and I called the police. The police, I don't know, I that was before cell phones, so I think I went, if I remember, I think I went to somebody's house and knocked on the door, or maybe somebody heard all the commotion and called. I can't remember. This is 30 years ago. So the police did come, and they bagged the gun and got my information. They say, if we get fingerprints off of it, we'll call you. And they did contact me, and they said they couldn't get any information off of it. So that man, I never knew whatever happened to him, but that is the night I almost literally lost my life.
Wow.
But what's so eerie about that is, Larry, many years later, her name was Cassidy Vickers. She, a trans woman, she died exactly at that spot. I mean, when I saw it on the news, I'm like, oh my God, that is exactly the spot where I was. I mean, exactly the spot.
Because a lot of times the men like that, they go around to kill sex workers, prostitutes. During that time, they were like, a lot of these serial killers would kill prostitutes.
Well, we had 3.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 serial killers. We had the Grim Sleeper, and although he wasn't explicitly doing, the gay people, but with the LAPD, we didn't know what the hell was going on because they were very, shady. And so we had the Western Bandit, and then we just had somebody that was out there. When you got in the car, he would just stab you. Yeah, it was. So
you tell these stories like it's nothing.
No, because it's like it was life, and the girls knew what it was. And
so when you say the girls, it's not the other gay boys working, or everybody.
Well, back then you were one. It's different now. So like the cross-dresser, because we were transvestites, some of us.
Okay.
And then some of the girls were transsexuals.
Can you tell the difference between the two?
Well, like me and Bam Bam and Miss Mickey, we got dressed up. We were gay boys and got dressed up
as women.
Yes.
Okay.
But then there were girls that were trans, what you would say is transgender.
They lived that way.
Yeah, they lived 24 hours. The way I used to describe it is that me and Bam Bam and all of us, we got to take it off at the end of the night. Those girls, they had to live their lives and went through so much during the day. Yeah, we got to take it off. So we had a slightly easier. But there's something I did want to say to that.
Okay.
When that era was at its zenith, I can say there was a sisterhood or a brotherhood or a gayhood that you don't have today. Yeah. Today, the trans community looks at the cross-dressers like, y'all ain't us. And the gay boys, it was different. But, the thing is that back then we looked at it as we went to jail together. We had to pay each other's rent sometimes. We had to look out for each other. We got chased by trade together. So.
And what's trade?
Trade is, straight guys. Straight guys.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. You tell me it's right. If we say trade, that means it's a straight presenting man who like women, but he will trade resources for gay favors.
Yeah, but there's trade, and then there's all these bullet points underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can also have trade that's just a straight guy, that's regularly just a straight guy. And we just say, that's trade because he's straight. But that generally is the,
So trade was the word before DL.
It's always been trade, but DL is just, it's like a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
And no shade to, I'm not going to use his name.
You can.
Oh, okay. J.L. King, the author.
Oh, yeah, I know that,
Yeah, when he went on Oprah, I think it opened up doors that people, negative connotations of DL. The conversation didn't open people's minds the way it should have, in my opinion.
Okay, so you're saying
DL Men became the boogeyman.
And I saw that show. And you are right, because before then I didn't hear DL in a negative connotation. It was mean discreet.
Yeah.
What the hell did the L stand for?
Down low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just meant discreet. Wow.
Yeah, so after that, there was a movie that came out called Cover.
Never seen it.
Yeah, it was produced by, it was like independent, but it was passed around the beauty shops. And there was two men that were having a relationship, and then there was HIV that was introduced into the storyline, and then the next thing you know, the woman unalived one of the men. Oh, it was a lot. But then at that time, people were like really feeding off of that. See, girl, I told you, you can't trust your man. It was like, it was beauty shop, gossip and beauty shop fodder, but it was crazy. It was really crazy.
That is, now how much money was y'all making?
Back then, you had, good dates. And then, the girls that tell their stories, they'll try to act like they Heidi Fleiss or somebody. But the truth of the matter is, you made what you made based on, the area you were in or how you looked and whatnot. Girls were making $100, $200, $300 for a date, and some people were making less than that.
And that's a lot of money back then.
That was a lot of money back then. Listen, some people will tell you, "Oh, I would never." We had one girlfriend. She said, "I would never turn a $40. I would never turn a $40 date." And then one night we saw her getting in the car with somebody we knew had $40. The thing was, at 5:00 a.m., the sun is getting ready to come up. Yeah. So girls' standards start going down. Like, I would never do $50. You got, and then you see the sun coming up. Okay, baby, come on, let's go. So that's the way it was. I won't say that it was all bad, Larry, because there was a sisterhood, and some of my lifelong friends to this day was birthed out of that. So it wasn't always. It was. I'm not gonna act like it was a cakewalk, but it wasn't always bad. We had good times too.
Wow.
And that's the abridged version.
But see, when I was going to your platform, I just know Tai East that's telling the story. Oh God, he's so funny. There's a few things you do I don't think you know you do.
Okay.
Like what you just done. I asked you something. I'm like, did you enjoy that, Tai? You said, did. That is hilarious. Another thing you do, you be saying something, you say, and don't nobody be saying nothing, like,
People
and then you
tell me
talk
that.
to yourself. You'll say, all right, Tai, stop. You quit saying that. Then you look at somebody over there. Do y'all want me to? All of that is so funny.
People tell me that, and I don't even notice that I do that. I really don't.
It's hilarious.
And I think I picked that up from mom, aunties.
Old people.
Yeah.
That. Oh my God. When I tell you, that is the bread and I can't wait till I get my millions right. That's the bread and because somebody like you need a camera with you all the time and just be in your life, and that is great content. But those are the things, those little inflections when you say Miami and when you say thank you so much, thank you so much.
You know what? I can't just take credit for a lot of that. One of my absolute favorite shows in the absolute world, I've watched every episode, was 227.
Oh, that's your comedy. That's your comedy.
Yeah, and Marla Gibbs is she's like God to me, because I watched her and a lot of their timing. Her, Helen Martin, those women, especially LaWanda Page.
You give on with that.
That energy, I picked up on that, and it's all in my DNA.
Your comedic timing is amazing. Listen, if you're watching me right now, I am sitting with the official Tai East report. This is his first time doing an interview where he is not at his set controlling everything. But you can already tell this man has depth, he has experience, and then his ability. Man, I thought I was good, but you can call movies, the actor name, the song, the year. I'm like, what in the world is in? Honestly, you and William way better than me with that.
Yeah.
But William do the same thing, just calling up stuff, street names, church addresses, the bishop who was over this. I'm like, how in the world they do that?
I you know what it is? I love black culture within the music, film, TV. That's always been something that I've loved. And so it's all like stored like in a hard drive in my mind. So especially R&B divas, black women, TV, black film, black TV. Yeah.
And I enjoy hearing your take on everything. So there's a few things I want to get us into a banter concerning. So we're going to act like these cameras are not here. And Larry and Tai East just going to have a conversation about, somebody said that memory. Jay Musa said that memory is amazing. Someone said, so glad Larry brought Tai in. And then Donnell Latree says, that Miami tickles me. It makes it, when I tell you, it takes me down.
Yeah.
When you say,
and I can't take credit for that. That's Saucy Santana.
Oh,
That's
really? I would have never heard
he
it.
When he raps, he'll say that. He said, I just got out the club in Miami. So that's not me. But I always was tickled by the way he said it. He's like, I just left the nail shop in Miami. And I was like, what's going on in Miami? They keep talking about Miami with that tone. And so,
there's so many more. I just can't think of them. I'm so tired. Y'all been up since 4 o'clock this morning. But yeah, this is, when I tell you, I'm sort of lightweight, I guess, standing out. Am I?
Oh, child, no.
Am I? I'm very excited to have you here.
You know what? And my nerves is coming down.
Good.
It is coming down because you know what it is? It's like we see each other online.
Yeah.
And me and you talk all the time, Larry, and text each other all the time.
Yeah.
But that's different than being in close proximity or, right with somebody.
Yeah.
And can I tell you something? There have been times when you have texted me and say, I just want to see if you're going on or you're about to go on. And I don't know. That really is something about that, Larry. Like, it's surreal to me. Like, I just want to see if you're going live right now because I want to be there. I want to catch it. Or, I don't know. That's just a weird feeling to me. I'm like, Larry Reid is texting me to see if I'm going live.
Because you good.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that.
Kendall would tell you, 9 times out of 10, my nightcap is Tai East.
I believe it.
And sometimes I don't even comment because I don't want other YouTubers that I love and support to think, oh, you just all about Tai. No, I watch all of you. I just don't always comment.
Okay.
But sometimes what you're talking about, I can't help it.
Oh, wow.
But to comment. And then a lot of times it make me go live.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do everything over there. You discuss everything over there. If you are a follower of the LRL platform, trust me, you will more than likely enjoy watching the official Tai East report because of the way he tells the story. The same way y'all say I just sit here and just talking right off the story. He does it his way, amazing, and it is great. Now, what we're going to do now, we are going to look at a few things, a few topics. Some they say you already done talked about. Yeah. But we're going to show you guys the video, and then we're going to talk about, I think the first thing we need to discuss is the rapture thing, because that was all over the internet.
Yeah.
And for those of you that watch me that are old in the country parts, you probably do not know this happened. And let me say this to those of you that are in the country and you watch me. You can't trust your news. You're not getting the information about what is happening in our world. One of my best friends, Nathan, was dealing with one of his clients the other day, and he was telling them some things about the black people that's getting hung here and there, the child round. I can't even take it. A lot of people don't even know it. It's because the news is not covering the news. And so there's so much stuff that is happening. There are lynchings that are taking place in 2025 in America, black people. that's happening. And that particular story made me feel a certain kind of way. But anyway, so I want you guys in the country to really make sure you plugged into some of these YouTubers while we still have a signal and the ability to speak free, because free speech is going away and we're heavily over surveillance. They're not telling you how all these oligarchs have taken over AI. Even now, AI is going to be trained to say certain things to us. The new TikTok algorithm, they're going to be pushing MAGA stuff, not pushing the black and the spiritual stuff. So you got to get to your apps, create these Patreons, use these texting platforms to get connected to your community so that you can continue to give them the entertainment and the information to laugh and learn at the same time. So I want to play the rapture thing. Now let me say this. It was a guy named Joshua that was sitting down across from white folk.
We don't have that video, but that's the original video.
You just showed me the video.
Yeah, but I didn't hear that we couldn't play because it had music all in it.
You can play it. The people need to see it.
I get it right
Okay, I'm waiting.
there. I have the other one.
5, 4. Latrey, Al Yaka Production is the one responsible with this whole studio.
Beautiful.
We've been friends since 2011. Mm-hmm. She used to date one of my friends. Anyway, she was roll eyes, but we've been friends for a long time, and her ability has always been there. But she took it to school and got all these degrees and stuff. So she was the one. It was white folk we bought it from, put it up in the other studio, but a black woman.
Yeah.
Did all of this. You know, Larry, when it comes to
really
black
nice.
women, they are the best. I just changed my entire ministry, Tyesse. To my right, I still got my best friend that is good at what he do. And he ain't there because he's my best friend. It's really because he's good. But to my left, I got a whole group of black women that advise me, that give me direction, tell me their point of view, and support me. You cannot do anything without the power of a black woman. And let me tell you this, I've had 1 or 2 of them to say, Dr. Reid, I think there's a better way to do that. I can take correction and insight even from those that I undergird and I'm their personal prophet. And a lot of pastors aren't like that. Yeah. They feel like, I'm the leader, you don't tell me nothing. That if they listening to you, giving you to room and tithing, they got the same access to the same sight and ability to hear that you do. I agree. And they may be able to tell you something. Now, so you got to check, make sure they got your spirit. And make sure they got
that would be helpful,
right? And they got your best interest, and then it's not something they're not trying to take over. But that's male or female, no matter who it is. You got to watch that spirit.
That's true.
But I do not have that around me at all, and it feels amazing.
I have come.
All right, so they're getting it together. We were just jaw jacking.
I said, is the rapture going on now?
You know what it is. Let's everybody hit like and hit share, please, right now. We are about to show you the video, the thing that started all this rapture talk. And y'all, it was serious. I know you may look and be like, how could people believe that? People gave away houses, cars, cash. I mean, I saw a guy that took his car, put it on, called the people to come get it and give it away. It was a nice car. He said, I'm not going to need it in heaven. I said, this don't make no sense. What is wrong with these people? You know, you can become. I've had it broadcasting to white women. They say there's a crazy Christian problem in America, and I've been saying that lately. There is a crazy Christian problem.
Yeah.
You can play it by itself, I think. Yeah. All right. So you're about to see it. I mean, I don't care if this don't get monetized. I don't care, because the people are going to donate tonight $8.88. They're going to do that in just a little bit. So we ain't got to make money off this stream. Oh, thank you, Royale Love. Says Larry, thank God for you. I have learned so much from your show. Thank you. Oh, great. Make sure you go and sign up with the official Tyesse report. You will enjoy him. LRL and Ty Epic. Larry's really pushing Ty into a new zone of comfort. Yeah, because I told him, man, you're good, so people are going to call you to do interviews.
I know, but the thing is that that Aquarian mind, it
can work against you.
Yeah,
God knows it can. All right, so we ready. Let's look at what started this whole rapture conversation. Let's go.
You are billion
my chapstick.
Real production. I want to say I give you my word. I will start by saying, I give you his word and I give you my word. If you say he's not coming, you are mistaken. The Lord is coming. He's on his way. He's on his way with a host of angels. And this is the day, 23rd of September. 23rd of September. That's what is the Lord who said to me, you need to do a live. That's why I called out this live.
So we got to have childlike faith, y'all. Don't let the flesh or your carnal mind get you down, or demons whispering, because this is going to happen. God does not lie. Why would he let all these thousands of people get all these confirmations for us to be ashamed?
A few moments later.
El Shaddai, Almighty God. La fight, pourquoi
Much later.
I don't know. Let me say 23rd, 6 o'clock. Do you want to? I don't know. Do you feel like taking a break? I wonder. I wonder how God works this out. But what I know is the 2 days. But I wonder how he works this out. Like in terms of the minute. He knows the minute and the second, because at any second,
You want to know what I think?
One eternity later.
Thank you to everyone for joining us, and thank you for your service to our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Please keep waiting with us. He is coming. Please keep waiting with us. He is coming. 23rd, 24th. One of these 2 days, the Lord knows. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, guys. Bye, guys. Love you.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
I gotta get those T-shirts made.
Yes,
I'm getting those T-shirts
that's a
made.
statement that Tai East say on his live all the time, and this is the perfect moment for him to say it.
God ain't told you shit. Stop lying. He ain't told you nothing.
Not a thing.
No, that is just crazy. And the fact that people really tapped into that like that. Like in your own common sense, you should say, this sounds crazy. Like if somebody came and told me something like that, I was like, baby, get away from me. Who are you? But people really tapped into that. Yeah. And when you say giving things away, people were giving away a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And how do you go back and get your stuff back?
You can't.
Yeah.
There ain't no such thing as going back to the enemy's camp and take back what the devil stole from you. Okay, so what is interesting that I think needs to be said, this is our Christianity. And we need to think about that.
Yeah.
I talk a lot about decolonization and deconstruction in the black person's Christianity, Christian faith. This is why. Because there are things in our Christianity, for one reason or the other. Some of it is because of improper understanding of the Bible. Other stuff is because what's programmed in our Christianity that makes people crazy, mean. You got to think about these wars and these children getting killed. All of that's in the name of Christianity. You know, what's happening with Palestine and what is happening in our country right now. They think they are doing the work of God. Donald Trump and this administration doing the work of God. That's all Christianity. Though there's Christian nationalism, but it is birthed out of. They haven't thrown their Bibles away. They're going into the Bible to prove their stance. So that is something that as black people, I think we need to have a conversation about. What we need to correct, what we need to fix.
But I don't know how we are not at a point, and I guess after a while, the mind, the Bible brain, church brain, it kind of does its thing on you, but I don't know how we're not at a point where we can't see stuff is crazy or crazy bit. And you should be able to say, that is crazy, that sounds crazy. But nowadays, it's like, it doesn't even come across to people that's crazy. It's normal.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know the rapture ain't happened, right? It didn't happen. Okay, so let's look at some of the reaction. What's the next video? Oh, okay, now. So they were, that's just not funny, but it is. We're going to show y'all them waiting for cheese sauce to to crack the sky and come. And the thing is, you see the people standing out there in the woods. No, did you see where the people were giving directions on how to ascend?
Yeah.
How you don't need book bags. And I'm not lying. Look, Latrey's like, you got to be. No, I'm telling you the truth. This is mostly white people. Mostly white. They were talking about how you're supposed to go up and make sure you hold your body a certain way. I mean, honest, a woman was crying. What am I gonna do with my kids? Because I know he's coming. For real.
And half them people wasn't going no ways. No, really, half of y'all wasn't even going. So it was like, what are you waiting for?
But what make you think this is a God who won't take children back? That is messed up.
That was one lady that was on there talking about her dog. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Skippy.
Y'all say all dogs go to heaven. I mean, so they didn't think this through. Because that don't make sense to stupid.
It's crazy. It really is. It reminds me of Carrie's mother from the movie Carrie, Margaret White. That energy, it comes directly from that. It's you've read the Bible a little too much. You need to get out and go outside, catch a movie, go to Piedmont Park. Well, not go to Piedmont Park. Go to Grant Park or something, and touch the grass because your mind is so saturated with dogma.
With dogma. Okay, so let's look at, do we have any, what we have next? Okay, so here they are. They are in the woods. Now, these are Africans. And let me say this. We're colonized here.
Yeah.
But the colonization they did to the Africans,
listen,
they did a job on them. Look at this.
Who was that one woman that was doing all that extra screaming?
Because what happened was the clouds started moving back from the sun. And they just thought that was the parting of the sky. So she just really got caught up.
Well, you're a whole preacher, Larry. Maybe you can explain to me. I tell this to the top spot all the time. Let me know if this is blasphemous or not, because I don't want it to be. I said that I think Jesus came already. And he just, he was like, they're not ready. So he just kept going. He was like, pull off.
I mean, listen.
Is that bad to say?
Is that what you think? That's what you think?
I think he already came and everybody it was so bad. He said, nah, they ain't ready.
Well, maybe that's why she was screaming, oh my God, I ain't go. I don't know. But I just couldn't. I was speechless.
Yeah. And
because it was melanated people.
Yeah, it's sad.
My heart broke.
Yeah.
Because I said, this is how we ended up enslaved.
Yeah.
This right here.
Indoctrination.
The indoctrination. And I ain't trying to change what nobody believe, but I am trying to get you to think about every aspect of what you believe and make sure that you know that it is what works for you, and you're not trying to work another man's religion that was passed to you and trying to work with that. You really need to begin to think about what you believe and begin to decolonize and deconstruct what just ain't a fit. Hell. Okay, so when is the next video? This is the pastor. Now, so those people that were standing there in the woods were up under this other African pastor who watched the man Joshua that was sitting with the white folk talking about that the Lord will come back 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
That was his members out there standing with their purses in the woods on the continent of Africa.
I would love to be a fly on the wall this Sunday. Just to sit in there, just sit in the back and on the back row just to listen to how they're going to try to explain this away.
Well, listen to what he said. Oh, that's fine. Play it. If I get tired, we'll just come back quick.
Yes, greetings and good morning, beloved. Yes, once again, my name is King Salem Igwe, and
Stupid.
I'm here with all humility to apologize to everyone who have had me promote Brother Joshua's 23rd, 24th
You stupid.
date of September rapture.
With your stupid ass.
I state here, like I stated before, that the date was not given to me. I only believe the man who claimed Jesus told him. I know I've received a lot of attacks from people for claiming that I have seen the date of rapture in the Bible according to Haggai 2 verse 18. I want to admit that that was erroneous. I knew that scripture was not talking about the rapture, but to me, because I had a date, it sounded like it coincided.
I knew that scripture won't.
Preached repentance, and I know many have repented. What I will say to those who have repented,
I can't.
That is crazy.
I don't even see the rest of the 6 minutes. Because he did not take responsibility.
All you got to say is, listen, I was wrong.
I missed it.
We missed it. Let's try to, get right for it. So when the real one comes, we'll be ready.
Right.
That's all you have to say.
And he talking about, how did he just say that? He said, I knew that scripture. No, bruh. If them folks stay in that church, where this at?
I think that was Uganda.
Oh, that's too far.
Yeah, because I think one of them said Uganda.
I'm going to Ghana.
Well, we know it wasn't God. Yeah. So the question has to be, who told you that? It got to be somebody else told you that.
I want to know why you believed it.
Yeah.
Even in the biblications, it say no man know the day or nor the hour when the Son of Man shall return. That was the trick to keep y'all in bondage and looking for heaven later on. You don't believe that no more. You gonna know
maybe
the time.
Maybe it was that little doll from The Conjuring told him.
Oh,
because it's been active lately, that little doll. So maybe it was Annabelle.
You know the man that was taking the doll around died.
But they told the people, the Warren family, they said, leave the doll alone. Put it away and don't touch it. And then people keep going in there, opening it up, touching it, playing with it.
That's bruh. I only want to see the rest of that. I feel like I'm going to lose my smart parts to his dumb parts. It just feel catchy, that kind of crazy. All right, so.
And they deleting videos now. They're deleting, all the people are deleting stuff. Pastors are deleting.
This is 2025. There's no such thing as delete.
We got them all.
Right?
Yeah, we got them.
We got them all. Okay, so moving from that, I think everybody's clear. I need everybody that's on YouTube to hit like, and everybody that is on Facebook, please to hit like and share. Only 59 people hit like on Facebook.
Wow.
And I want as many people as possible to be involved in this conversation. And I want you guys to make sure that you subscribe to the official Tai East report on YouTube. He may be even go live late tonight. So make sure that you are following him. You're going to get your laugh. You're going to enjoy the community. Do that for yourself. Now, I've also been having another conversation. You've been having it on your platform, which make me go live.
Yeah.
When you start talking about what's happening with the church as relates to this administration.
Yeah.
Now, I was very, elated to hear Prophet Lovey say what he said on this weekend.
Okay. He sent something to me, but I was live. And I opened it up. I didn't listen to it all the way, so I still haven't heard it.
Well, we're about to hear it together. And for those of you who do not know, Prophet Lovey Elias, is it Elias? No, Lovey Elias is my brother. And let me tell you how this all happened. He was getting attacked online.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was. I watched seconds. I said, this is a prophet. This is a true prophet of God in Christ Jesus. And I said, they need to take their mouth off of him. It's the same way I met Matthew. When somebody sent me a viral video about he was supposed to be dying and all of that. And I went live. I said, this is improper. This is trying to kill somebody, speaking death over there. This man don't deserve that. So that's how I met Lovey, because he heard that. And then I talked about him without knowing.
Okay.
And he was like, that was like, you knew who I was.
Yeah.
And I just understood him from the very beginning. Now, we don't always agree on everything.
Yeah.
But he's still my brother.
Yeah.
And I heard this black man, 'cause I have a problem with these black preachers. They're leading blacks, meaning they're black and leading, but they're not black leaders. Because black leader has the agenda to better their people, all people, but their people, and they lead them into their blackness. Listen to what Prophet Lovey said, and he hit some stuff that I was surprised to hear him hit publicly.
I don't want a Bible-believing church. I want a Holy Spirit yielded church.
Yeah, that's what
because where the Holy Spirit is, he is the teacher. Because it's his book, not my book, not your book. It is his book. He wrote it. So unless he teaches it, how can we understand it? This same Bible, believing Christians enslaved Africans in the name of this God. Others discriminated on those who they did not love because of this book. Others killed others to force them into their belief because of this book. Do you know why? They did not have the Spirit. And because they did not have the Spirit, they could not understand the book. And they could not understand the book because they could not understand the author of the book, who is the Holy Spirit. And the scriptures were written by men inspired by the Holy Ghost. To be carnally minded is death, but be spiritual minded is what? Life. Hallelujah. I don't want a Bible-believing church. I want a Holy Spirit-believing church. Why is it that people who have scriptures, when we hear them speaking, all we hear is condemnation? We just see angry men, angry women who are condemning people. They cannot preach grace. They cannot preach transformation. They cannot deliver the oppressed. They cannot embrace the lost. They have turned church into a gang. Christianity today is a gang. Yet we are sent to the lost. We are sent to the gays. We are sent to the witch. We are sent to everyone to bring them salvation. But today's Christianity is a gang. God has children of all color, of races, all people. You didn't create humanity, he did. God wants us to be comfortable in our blackness. He does. Yes. If you're African, be proud of your culture. Yes. That is your people. Don't demonize your culture. If you're African American, enjoy your culture. That is where God placed you. Love Jesus from where you are. Yes. If you are Jew, love Jesus where you are. If you're Palestinian, love Jesus where you are. Yes. If you're Chinese, love Jesus where you are. It's about Jesus, who is rich in culture. Some of you have lost your inheritance because you think adopting somebody else's culture means you are more of a Christian. Adopt heaven's culture. It's called walk in mercy, walk in love, walk in the Spirit. When I'm walking in the Spirit, when I'm walking in love with Jesus, it doesn't matter my culture. It doesn't interfere with God. Unless I am living God, then there is a problem. If I go to other gods, there is a problem. But my culture, there's nothing wrong with it. He made that culture.
That's right.
I love that statement.
That was powerful.
That Jesus is rich in culture. So it really brings in the diversity, because he was very diverse. And he explored other cultures.
Yes.
And if you really, really study what he did, then you would know that.
I think if Lovey would have had a B3 organ right there, I believe he could have got a nice hoop in.
Yeah,
because he really felt that thing.
I never seen him that aggressive,
Me either.
or his church that loud, that long.
Yeah.
That was, and I've been there, you've been there.
Yeah.
That was different.
Yeah.
Something is turned on in him. Now, I'm going to say this. When he said God wrote the book, I'm like, no, he didn't. and a few, one other thing that he said, but his whole message, I agree with.
Yeah.
The intention behind what he said. What did you think about it?
I think, and to this point, Larry, I think there's some of the best relationships with friends or people that you don't agree 100% with. I really do believe that.
I agree.
Because you will never grow and evolve if you think alike all the time.
Yeah.
So I think it helps when you have somebody that varies a little bit, not too far off, but varies a little bit, you know, because, you know, you don't want to be with nobody that's, you know, totally to the left or to the right. But I think what he said is very, very true, because right now, it's very tribal, what we see is going on right now.
Game.
Yeah, and so with the Charlie Kirk situation, you have people that want you to feel a certain type of way about somebody based on how they feel. And so we have our lived experience that we are pulling from. As African Americans, we lived in this country and we've experienced what we experienced. So, you know, for you to tell us, oh, you know, well, this is different, because when it was George Floyd, when it was Breonna Taylor, when it was whoever, Tamir Rice, it was not that type of sentiment. They didn't seek to understand or tap into our collective grief.
Right, and I said this when I made a post. I said, my empathy cannot be colonized.
No, that's it right there.
And that is what I saw and what I sensed. But something he's done grabbed hold of something, because that's very bold statement. He got white members too.
Yeah.
You know, for him to make that statement about blacks, Chinese, and just serve Jesus where you are, those are some very strong statements. And I am so glad to see a black man saying that to black people who are told Christianity demands that they demonize their black skin.
Yeah.
Y'all, it is what was taught to us in the South because of the Schofield Bible and the footnote that Ham was cursed with dark skin and we are cursed. That, if in the chat, if you were taught that, they taught that in our black Sunday school.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does to your mind?
Yeah.
Put that in the chat if you heard that.
Yeah.
That is something. I think we need to watch that again. I'm just gonna see if there anything else in there I don't agree with. But this is great.
Yeah.
It was great. Make sure you're hitting like on Facebook and hit like on YouTube, please. I want to hear what he said again. Listening to just one time doesn't always work. And I may have you guys to stop it when I hear something, and then you bring it back. Can y'all do that? Or we got to play the whole thing and let it be? Okay, you can pause it with on screen. You can hear my voice when it's paused? Okay, great. Let's do that.
I don't want a Bible-believing church. I want a Holy Spirit
Pause.
yielded.
Okay, now this is important. And they're going to get him for this. He said, I don't want a Bible-believing church. Do you know what kind of statement that is?
That's going to be they already clipped that.
They want a Holy Spirit. So they're going to take that and say, you just want people to get into prophecy, gifts, and miracles because you ain't following the word. But I understood what he's saying because the scripture says that the letter killeth and the spirit giveth life. All right, go ahead on.
Church. Because where the Holy Spirit is, he is the teacher. Because it's his book, not my book, not your book. It is his book.
Pause.
I've been trying to do
Go ahead, you good.
I've been trying to do this.
Just put it on me so he don't want anybody to see that. You know Tyesse is very private. He don't like to blow his nose or nothing on camera. No, it's not his book. I don't agree with that. But I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
I get it. This is a great step towards other truths.
Yeah.
I mean, because what I'm saying I don't agree with, I agree with the entire message. Is amazing. It's so powerful, empowering for us as humans. And it's unifying.
Yeah.
It's not divisive.
Because I played at least 3 videos this week of pastors. I won't say their names, but of leaders.
What's their name? We need to know.
Well, I've seen Philip Anthony Mitchell.
Do not watch him next.
And I've seen Mike Freeman say that what is a black church? And that's what he said. What is a black church?
That's a problem.
What is a white church? And so
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. The black church is the only thing that we ever had. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Do not do that in the name of Christianity. Time we all together, God don't see no color. Lies and deceptions. No. That is the greatest threat to our blackness is not whiteness. It is black people with white souls. The greatest threat to our blackness is not whiteness. It is black-skinned people whose souls have been bleached white by way of Christianity.
That'll preach. That's good.
That ain't nothing but the truth. It's the truth. Think about what you have went through in the church. Was it a white person?
Yeah.
It wasn't a white-skinned person. It was a black-skinned person. The control.
Yeah.
The programming.
Yeah.
That is master, the white man, and his religion using your own against you to control your actions. In the black church, we talk about being humble. They don't talk about that in the white church. In the black church, it's about following the direction of the Lord and being holy. That's not discussed in the white church. I asked all of my white friends at the time. We are constantly in a conversation about money. How much pastor the money the pastor got? The money as relates to what we're raising for the ministry and for the church. We have this money conversations. That is not a conversation in the white church.
No.
So we are the church that the white man made.
Yes.
That's why we got to decolonize and we must deconstruct so we can get back to our black. Black is humane. Black is what unites all of humanity. Black is kind.
Yes.
Black is giving and loving. We all, no matter your skin color, got to get back to your black African roots because it was there that humanity became. And yeah, you gonna say something?
I think Lovey, Prophet Lovey, is responding to the climate that we're in right now. And because this is out of the box for him. And I think what you see with a lot of other pastors, the reason they're not is because, one, I think a lot of them are cowardly, but I think that it's not good for the buckets. It's not good for business, Christianity Inc. And so they tend to kind of play it safe and try to do this Pollyanna, namsy-pamsy type, talking points. But I think Lovey and so many others are going to be forced because of the times that we're living in, with people being assassinated and assassination attempts and stuff like that. You don't have no choice but to, because the environment is so vitriolic right now.
It is.
You got to speak out.
Absolutely. And see, this is the reason why you need to go ahead to, somebody put it in there, the official Tai East report, the official link so that you can go ahead and follow him and watch him, because he keeps the conversation going. And quite frankly, he outworks me now. I was the hardest working, but I'm not no more. I was be live 5 and 7 times a week, but I can't get into that. Maybe I get back in that flow once I get overseas. It's like I get some energy from there. Yeah, so that is very interesting, and I love that.
Yeah,
that he is doing that. Now, what do you feel?
Do you think it's going? Do you, not to cut you off? Do you think that's going to be a one-off, or do you think that he's tapped into a new level of consciousness?
I don't think it's a one-off.
Okay.
He called me.
Okay.
And we had a conversation today. I think he's, you know what, sometimes when we go through stuff, it opens our spirit up more. And I think because he's been going through it.
Yeah.
For how long has it been? 2 years now? 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
I think he's like, you know what, Farouk.
Yeah.
Everybody and everything. And he's rich, personally.
Yes.
And so that gives him freedom. He don't really have to answer to anybody. Give him freedom to go the direction that Spirit is leading him, even if there's some people that fall off. And that's another thing. He lost a lot of key people through all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I got something to say about that.
But I've learned when the fall off happens, there is going to be something that comes behind it that not only replaces them, but also adds more to it. I've seen that in my life, really. Yeah. So, you know, the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the locust, all of that, whatever it ate up, not only will you get it back, you're going to get more.
Well, that's it. I was going to say, no, I still going to say something about yeah, I don't know, understand this. Yeah. If you know somebody and you have your experience with them yourself, why would you let somebody else come to you, whether it's online or through a text message, and tell you something about them that has not been your experience and you're close?
Yeah.
Does that mean that you always had something in you as relates to that leader that the situation just brought out? What do you think? What do y'all think in the chat? Go ahead.
I've seen various forms of that. I'm about to be 50, so I've seen a lot. But I've seen different versions of that, Larry. I think sometimes there are some people that are easily swayed. Like that's their personality. I can come up to somebody and say, well, you know, did you hear this about Larry? Or did you hear this about, they can say, did you hear this about Tai East? And they'll lean in. And then there's some people that you say, did you hear this about Larry? Did you hear this about Tai East? And they're like, no, you can't just tell me anything about, I'm not gonna base my opinion based off of what you're telling me.
Right.
Right. So it depends. It really depends on the person.
Somebody say yes. LaFrance says, yes, it means you're messy. I don't know, but there's something wrong with that, because I'm gonna tell you how I am. I use this example. There's someone told me I shouldn't be friends with you. I'm pretty sure you was told the same thing. And what they're saying, I do not believe their experience of you.
Okay.
I just hear it. I respect it as their experience and their point of view, but it has no bearing on my dealings with you.
Yeah.
Because I've had my own experience in dealing with you. How come everybody ain't like that?
I think you as a person have to be an independent body when it comes to alliances, friendships, relationships. You have to be really just your own independent thinker. If you are basing your alliances, friendships, and relationships off of making everybody in your circle happy, you will never ever form anything outside of that particular circle. So that's always going to be a problem if you're like, okay, I can't be my own person. Here's the thing. I can be friends with somebody that does not like somebody, or you may even have a real issue with. I can be friends with them because, first of all, it has nothing to do with me.
Right.
It has nothing to do with me. And I think when people use those situations against their friend, it makes me think that there is some type of emotional manipulation going on.
Yeah, but see,
because I want you to myself, and I don't want anybody else to have access to you. So
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this. Now I am the type of person. I love that Alicia Jones says, "I don't let people bring me their trash," and that's where I'm at now. I haven't always been there. So if you somebody start talking to me about you, which nobody does that.
Yeah.
But they were, but not no more. I'm like, I have my own experience of Tai East. And especially if your issue ain't that serious, and like you went and killed nobody or try to set nobody up for failure, that's personal.
Well, to be honest, a lot of us bloggers on YouTube, at one point, we were all good.
Yeah.
But what I found out is we were not really good. We were getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And YouTube is a landscape like the Hunger Games. When I first got to YouTube, I was very green. I didn't understand. I thought, Larry, that if I inbox you something about somebody else, then it was just between me and you. That's okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't understand that you can't do that on YouTube.
And that's probably because of now we know your story.
Yeah.
You're used to having real camaraderie. And I am too.
Yeah.
So when I first, I learned this before I came to YouTube, but when I first left my parents' home at 17 years old, I was not prepared for how people were. And I'm going to say this. I'm 47. I'll be 48 in a few months.
Yes.
I did not know humans were like this. I've seen good people go bad when money get involved.
Yeah.
Or platform. People have toxic ambition.
Yes.
And I have never in my life seen anything like this before. I mean, I'm talking relationships. I'm 47, so I got a lot of relationships that's like 20, 30 years old. Yeah. But even some of those relationships are no longer because money, platform, power, and not willing to have a conversation about what the problem is and say, I don't like that. I do not agree. You know, you feel one way, I feel another way, but we still love each other.
Yeah.
We just not agreeing.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
And the ability, listen, I know in YouTube, I'm speaking from YouTube, because a lot of what I experience is online. Like, because in my personal life, in my what I call my real life, I have people and friends that have been in my life for 30 years, you know. So we understand. And that doesn't mean we won't have problems, we won't have falling outs, but it's not to the level of how it is on social media, where these are people you've never met and probably will never meet, and that energy is really, really, really is strong.
Have you ever been the victim of someone's mad day?
Oh my God, yes. Ooh, I have been on so many thumbnails, Larry. Oh my God.
I'm talking about in real life though too, as well.
In real life?
Where like y'all were friends, you knew all of their business, they knew all your business, and then y'all don't deal no more. The next time you hear your secrets passed back to you through a third mouth, because they done ran their mouth to somebody else.
One of my closest friends, that happened with us. Yeah, Miss Bam Bam. And she did it to my best friend. She did, yeah. And I still love Bam Bam. We're still very close. But that caused some issues for a very long time.
Yeah.
With me and Ariel. She's now gone on to the great beyond. But
I heard you mention Ariel.
Yeah, that was my best friend. I can tell you what happened, Larry. I'm an Aquarius. So
me too.
I'm very, very finicky about food and about hygiene and about stuff like I am.
Oh, I'm the same way.
I just, and my best friend, she had a little puppy. His name was Simpkins, and she loved her dog. And I'm not a dog person like that, where I see people feed their dog while they're eating and stuff.
Oh, no, that's white folks.
Yeah, but Ariel is very, very earthy like that. She loved animals, the birds, the trees, or whatever. And she was, eating, and then she gave
her... wash her hand?
No, she didn't. I know people like that, Larry.
The dog breathed on her hand and she gonna put back in her mouth.
She was eating. She gave her dog. And I'm not dogging my best friend. I feel bad telling this story because it feels like I'm saying something bad about my girl, and I'm not. But
if y'all best friend, they get it.
I was really close to her. But she gave Mr. Simpkins some, and then she just continued eating. And I told Bam Bam that. I said, Bam Bam, I could never get into that. I just don't understand that. And he went back and told Ariel.
You know what? That just happened to me with that darn Shamako.
And to people that have dogs, those are like kids to them. So it was like I was talking about her child. Because that's how they look at them. That's how they look at them dogs, like it's their kid. But I just said, girl, I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
I think when a lot of people hear best friends, they think that everything is peachy cream.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not. Me and Mako have got into it. I mean, into it. Me and Nathan. That's another one of my best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, into it, cut off, not top for a few months. Me and Natchy
not Kendall.
Did you ever watch?
I think Kendall walks on water, and he's just
You must never watch Reading Things My Way.
I don't think I have.
We done season 1, season 2 of just my life. Season 1 is behind a paywall, but season 2 is out here on my main channel. It's got a hashtag reading. REIDING things my way. And no, Kendall is easygoing.
Okay.
Loving guy.
Yeah.
Nathan and Shamako, you know that. They're great people. But all of them have tempers.
Okay.
Kendall takes longer, but once he gets there, there's no stopping. And we just have to go on and on and on and on and overtalk everybody. Raising his voice like this, I don't care what you say.
Yeah. He must be either a Cancer or a
He's
Taurus.
a Cancer.
Okay.
He's a Cancer, and Shamako's a Taurus.
Okay.
And then Nathan is a Leo.
Yeah, my mother was a Leo.
Yeah, we've all fell out.
Yeah.
But that is, that's friendship.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be real with what the truth is, go through it, and then work through it and be back all right.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. You just supposed. What y'all laughing at? Your laughter's is fine in the background.
Can I tell you a quick story, Larry, about my best friend?
Yeah.
To that point, what exactly something happened? We were in the pandemic, and we were doing this Facebook chat where it was like FaceTiming, but you could do it through Messenger.
Okay, yeah. I remember that got popular for a little time.
And we were all, Nick Few was a part.
I know Nick.
Yeah, me and Nick are real cool. So
Nick is an amazing soul.
So it was me, Nick Few, Ariel, and 2 other friends.
Okay.
And that's what we did all day during the pandemic. Because we were all in our houses for a long time.
Yeah.
So we did the FaceTime and whatever. And so my best friend had an issue. Well, Walter, the guy Walter, they knew each other way before me and Ariel became best friends. So they had an issue. And that energy never dissipated. They were just cordial to each other. And so Walter basically he saw some of the fractures in me and Ariel's friendship. And it's always going to be small fractures in any friendship.
True.
And that's basically personality based.
It is.
And so he saw that and he kind of played on that. And so he eventually did something, went back and back and forth with me and her, and we had one of our famous falling outs and arguments. And
you and Ariel.
Me and Ariel. And she, I told her, because she said, well, how he be talking to me like that? I gave him his TV he got. And so this is before I was Tyesse Jackson. Right. But she said that, and I said, I'm that aquarium. I said, you can come get your TV. And she's like, what can I get? I said, well, you can come get it. I'm going to set it on the side of the sidewalk out there. You can come get it. Because I feel like you were telling people you gave me something like I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
And
well, that's not too bad, but it's
no, but we were just, that's the energy. We were once he started that energy with us, it grew and grew and grew to the point where I don't want to deal with you no more, because everything that was underneath the surface, it came up. But this is the thing, Larry. We stopped talking.
You and Ariel?
Yes, that was November of 2020, and she came by. It was like maybe a week or two. She came by my house and she said, I just want to let you know, I need you and I love you. She said right on my couch and said that. She was dead 1 month later.
You know why?
From COVID-19. If she and I did not get that squared away, I probably would not be sitting here talking to you right now.
Her.
Yeah, because when she passed away, I already lost it. Yeah. But to have her pass away with that energy that we had, she came by. I don't know what she felt, but she came by. She said, I just want to let you know, all this is unnecessary. I love you. And December 20th, she was gone. Yeah.
And how many years y'all were friends?
20 years.
So I can't.
Yeah.
But see, this is the reason why. And me and Marco do this.
Yeah.
Me and Marco could be upset. I mean, near fight.
Yeah.
See, he'll get the word. Well, I can do the same thing. We don't want to talk.
Yeah.
But you know how long it lasts?
Because of that, I don't do that. I would never do that again.
That's what I'm getting to.
Because of that.
And that just helped me not to do the way that I do it now. Cause I do a little bit of time now, so I ain't gonna do it no more. But what we normally do, we can be upset.
Yeah.
And we go the next day. There ain't no texting, but around about 2-3 o'clock, either me or him gonna say, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing all right." Okay. Just cause we are friends.
Yeah.
You don't want to not be okay with your friend, although we are not good.
Yeah.
we done recently went through something. We're not good.
Yeah.
But we still dealt because it's just a pitfall. Yeah. And every pitfall is designed for you to learn something about yourself in the friendship or in the relationship and then make a change.
Yeah.
That's what pitfalls are for. And what I'm noticing with this administration and the energy in the air, families, relationships are struggling.
Yeah.
Because it's like something is in us that got us on edge almost.
And Thanksgiving is coming up, and that's when it gets worse. Thanksgiving, Christmas, you got to be with the people.
That's true.
And right now, this is going to be like a different energy now because...
You ding-a-linging? What's that noise?
That's somebody over there.
What is that? Oh, look at that. We just finished talking about you, Prophet Lovey.
Is that me?
I got Tai East, that is you all day long.
That is not me.
It is.
Who is that? I know that ain't no Trey. Oh, you know what that was? That's an alarm.
Alarm.
But how does that go off and I'm live? I mean, I'm not live, and I turned it off.
Because alarm can go past that.
Okay.
Over that.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Larry.
I love you, my big brother. That's so nice.
Yeah, gotta love
Prophet Love is a nice man. Y'all don't let nobody, don't get fighting in the comment section, but just ignore these people that talk negative. Prophet Lovey.
Yeah.
I know he's an amazing spiritual vessel.
Yes.
That don't mean nothing to me because I am too. And the prophets I come from. So that don't matter.
Yes.
Who are you? And Prophet Lovey heart.
Yes.
Is right.
I agree.
His heart.
And
you have a good heart.
I know. I believe it. I formed things on Prophet Lovey based on in the early days.
Yeah.
Based on what I was seeing.
Yeah.
And then once you get to know somebody, he's been a real great supporter of my channel for real. And so I base a lot of things early on based on some of that rigmarole. But
he sent me $499. I don't know why I'm getting the Tai East treatment now. I never got this before. I never got the Tai East report. Look, I fell on a hard time about a year ago, and I asked him for some money, and he didn't give it to me. But now he give. Now he giving to me. But let me make that right. Because the situation that I was in, and some other this, I see why he either forgot or told me a lie. I see why. I fully see why, because I was in a situation. He probably, I don't want to fool over that situation you got going on with them people over there. But Prophet Lovey is and I'm saying this. It's the same thing I said before I knew him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this because I know him. I know people. His heart is right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say he was perfect. I don't know. But his heart is amazingly gorgeous. His heart is so beautiful.
And he's I met him. We went to lunch. And
you're Aquarius, you pick up vibration.
Oh yeah, his energy was very, very, first of all, he was very down to earth.
Very.
And when I met him, I was, kind of nervous. I'm like, I didn't know what to expect. And so he said, no, I don't tap into all that. He said, no, you're all right. Because I was like, it's like when you're going to meet a celebrity in your mind. And so we sat down and the conversation was so free flowing. He was just like a regular person. And so that was a highlight of my virtual experience because it was really, really a great energy and a great camaraderie that came out of it. So
and I'm interested in you, Aquarius. You say certain words a unique way, just like I do. The way you said camaraderie just then, and you said it metastasize earlier. You said it a different way. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I want y'all to be very clear about this. You need to look at people who they are, not their gift. Y'all, Lovey can do everything, just about. I ain't nothing he did. Everything I do, he do. Except I don't know if he probably can, but he just don't do it public. Connect with the ancestors and people crossed over loved ones and do that. But point is, that don't matter.
Yes.
Don't none of that matter. I don't care how good you are and what you do and how spiritual gifts. Who are you in when money's on the line?
That's right.
See my eyes blink, them Dora blinks. Who are you when power is on the line? Who's going to be in power? The seat of power. Who are you when you are corrected? Who are you when you wrong? And who are you when you're not getting your way? That's what you need to see, who that person is. Because your money don't matter, your talent don't matter, who you are as a person. If I can't see your integrity through all of those different changes that we all are faced with, you ain't shit to me. and I don't know no other way to say it. And usually I say shacked, but I want to be clear.
In the Tai Squad, we, because there's a lot of spillover with LRLers that support my platform, and we saw that whole thing, how it started with Prophet Lovey. People just saw it for what it was. Yeah. And they were telling me like, I agree, Tyesse. We see what this is. They saw the energy, they felt the energy behind it. And so Iana says, everybody has something. We all have a chapter. And whether we're trying to grow from it or we're trying to evolve from it, that's a whole nother story. But everybody has something that they dealt with or dealing with.
I think I heard she said everybody has a chapter in their book they don't want read.
That they don't read out loud.
Let me think about that. Yep.
No, really, everybody in this room has a chapter, Larry.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, have you ever had an STI, STD?
An STD?
Wait a minute, you work the street. Oh, that's too personal.
No, I'm just like STD.
I have. I don't want y'all to know about it.
I have to be careful because they'll clip this and turn this.
I don't care. Them
I'm talking about me personally because I have to be careful.
They're broke compared to you too.
Yeah, but it could be something like a urinary tract infection or something. It could be anything. I
had that too.
And they'll turn it into
that hurts like somebody is trying to stab you in your peen down the hole.
But no, I don't think I've ever had an STI, STD.
Well, I have. I've had 2.
Larry, you got everybody here laughing.
I'm telling the truth. I had 2, and let me tell you. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. I had 3, and that first one I didn't know it was an STI. I don't care. I mean, what they gonna do? Whoop me? I'm a full-grown man.
You know these people. What they
fuck these people. They don't care about what these people do. Not matter. Let me see. Is my mama watching? Is my mama watching? You tell. Well, here. She probably had some too when she was young. Just ain't told us nothing about it. I really did.
You know what? And listen, there's nothing wrong because I come from a world of advocacy.
Right.
Yeah.
And
people don't know that about me.
But this is the reason why I always tell straight and gay people, you need to be on PrEP.
Yeah.
And doxy-pep, which basically is doxy, that the antibiotic.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how you use it.
Doxycycline.
Right, doxycycline. I can't see all the words. So the PrEP, let's suppose you got your little piece of PrEP and you need to have some. Even if you're not frucking, but if you around people and you go in the clubs and parties and you know you got 2 or 3 on the side that might want to hit and y'all gonna go out to eat, you don't know the drink might make you just pull your pants down. You need that night before you leave to take 2 PrEP pills. Am I helping anybody? Azaria, have you got PrEP? I'm getting you some.
Well, Tamar has been very, very instrumental in the conversation about women having, taking PrEP.
Listen to me, women. You need to be on PrEP. So if let's suppose you ain't been taking your pill every day, actually you need to go get the shot, but if you ain't been taking your pill every single day, and you know you're going to go and have a date and you don't know how it's going to end because you know you nasty, and you take 2 pills, just in case y'all do it that night, and then next night you take another PrEP, but you need to do that PrEP about 3 or 4 days to be sure. But then after you do whatever you do that night, I don't care if it was with a condom or not, you need to take 2 doxy pills. You take 1 in the first part of the day and another in the second part of the day. Y'all need to protect yourself.
Yeah, and I think an easy way to explain it is that 1 is daily and 1 is for emergencies.
Yeah.
And there are emergency situations where you need to immediately get something up in your system.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Especially if it's some type of NSA or random hookup. Yeah.
Right. Which none of us should be involved in over here in Holders, but me and Tyesse do not agree on that.
What about what?
I don't believe as a well person. I mean, of course, I'm gonna say spiritual person, but a well person is having one night stands. I don't believe that.
No, you do have one. You can have a one night stand. Yeah.
Okay, I understand you have a one night stand, but
no,
one
you can
night
have
stand,
multiple
5
one
nights.
night stands.
Hold on. You think you can have a one night stand 5 nights in the room?
No, I'm not saying that would make you a thought or
Okay. So tell me what you're saying. I don't think we're.
What I'm saying is that people act as though if you meet somebody walking on the belt line and y'all exchange phone numbers, you don't know this person.
Yeah.
And y'all exchange phone numbers and then you meet up later on. People consider that nasty. That is not nasty. It's not, because
you're a whore.
No, because you're both consenting adults and you have an understanding that this is NSA.
But I'm gonna put my tongue in your mouth, let you put your tongue in my mouth.
When you meet your wife or your husband at the first meeting, you didn't know them, and a lot of times people have sex with them the first night.
And
then you go on to marry that person.
You nasty.
You meet somebody for the first time in every scenario when it comes to stuff like that.
And if you meet them for the first time that night and then you mess around that night, you nasty as hell.
No, how is that nasty? Because you are grown, you are an adult.
But you don't know where their mouth been. They might eat boogers.
Okay, Larry.
Or some people, they like that and then they swallow
We go to the grocery store, we go to Publix and we go to Kroger and we go to all this and we be picking up stuff and throwing it in the basket.
I wash my hands.
That stuff has been touched by thousands of people during the course of a day.
And because I'm not nasty, I go wash my hands. I just can't. That's something me and Tyesse not agree on. But I'm going to tell you probably why.
Larry, you haven't had any late nights and early mornings?
Lord, hallelujah.
Because Larry, the way it comes across to the top squad is that Larry is approved.
Oh no!
Okay.
I am probably now.
Okay,
but, But I wasn't, and that's where this is coming from because, and I will give. Well, I'm gonna say that. Here's a good example. Some of y'all, and this is for the LGBTQAI+, what y'all be doing, you meet up with folk. And it don't matter if it's a top and bottom, because that's a proper match. Y'all will take y'all pings. So y'all don't even know, women don't even know, the men will lay on top of each other, face forward, and then pull the peen up to the belly so you can lay it to the other person and rub back and forth until you come
Yeah,
on
they call
both of his
it
chest.
they call it sword fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't know that peen. Why is you putting your peen up against this other peen you ain't never met? You know you get genital warts, you can get a little sore, and you start leaking. Hell no.
Larry, every dating app has a section, and it's NSA, no strings attached.
I know that.
And
that's why folks sick and got these lumps and bumps.
But okay, because I have a lot of friends in the health, that advocacy world. Just because you are having a random hookup, that does not mean that you are about to catch an STD or STI, because there are people that are responsible with their sexual health. So they may use condoms and things like that.
But how you know, Tai East, you just met them. You don't know how they are sexually.
No, I'm just saying, it's not you going to be out here raw dogging with everybody. There are some people that do take care of their, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to generalize it and making it seem like everybody is out here just thotting like an episode of Sex in the City.
I agree with that.
I
agree that everybody's not doing that. But
you know what, Larry? Let me say this.
Maybe it's because I had 3 STIs, STDs. Maybe that's why I'm the way that I am.
Larry. Okay, let me say this. I'm becoming protective of you in the YouTube landscape.
Oh, but I do not care.
I know. But let me say this. Because people need to understand the history as to why in the LGBTQIA whatever community, there is this cruising thing.
2 of these was from women.
What's that?
My 3 STI situations.
Okay.
You just don't want to hear what we said no more.
Okay, but listen. People need to understand why people tap into this cruising random hookup activity.
Okay.
It comes from the fact that there was a time when gay people had to do everything in the shadows.
Agree.
And you could not be out. There was a time when you really literally could lose your house, your car, all of your employment. And so people started cruising, going to parks. It was very popular in the 80s with bus stations, right? And public restrooms. And that's how that started. And now it's more popular with parks, parks. But
have you know about that here?
They got a whole website called ATL.
They've been in the woods here.
Yeah, they got a whole channel. But that's why people do that. That's why because it came out of a subculture of our community.
I understand that, but
it's still nasty in your mind.
You don't love yourself. You don't care about yourself.
There's elements of that.
To take your hind end to the back behind, but in the woods.
Yeah.
To be messing around with people. I just don't understand that.
Well, I have to speak up for all the freaks in Atlanta. They will tell you that it is hot.
Now
meeting somebody random is hot.
It's probably a Sagittarius, or Scorpio, because they like all of that adventure around sexuality.
Is really hot to them, like randomness. I don't know who this person is, and
or a Cancer.
Not my Kendall, no. But yeah, it's.
I still ain't forget Kendall or something.
Okay.
I told him, he came to my church, do not mess with the women in my ministry.
Okay.
I said, put your peen up. And then come in my ministry. And then step with my niece.
Oh, my God.
Out of everybody in the entire church. Why you... But she is pretty. But why you choose my niece? And that's the excuse you're hearing to my, she chose me.
It happens. It happens like that.
Look, came to my, it wasn't my fault. I said, what
it can't happen like that.
He talking about just the story. He said, she had just asked me to come over here and put a TV up, so I went to help put the TV up. Next thing I know, we were having sex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it happened. She took advantage of you.
No, it happens like that with mundane things and activities.
You should have left my niece alone. What you should have done.
Well, you know.
Speaking of sex workers, there's one calling me right there. You see that? That's Rah. They do the dancing and stuff.
Okay.
But he won't Rah when I met him. He was just regular to one.
Okay.
But he did my show and talked about sex work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get you see a lot when you watch like All the Queens of Men.
Oh, hold up a minute. Yeah. I don't know if you know this because you're not from Atlanta. Every last one of them men are either dancers or escorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see a lot of that energy on those shows. Yeah, for sure.
Some Chris said, "Why? This is an old story. If you've been following LRL from the beginning, me and Kendall have talked about this. This is not nothing new.
Okay.
But I still feel a certain kind of way. I just don't understand that."
Larry, can I ask you a question? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Of course.
What if you meet Larry Reid? You're somewhere, and I don't know if you go by yourself anywhere.
I don't.
Okay, but let's just say, for instance, you go outside, right outside here, and
there's some beautiful people.
Every box is checked. Every box is checked with everything that you like in somebody. Okay.
But how do I know? I'm just seeing them.
No, I'm just saying, you may have a conversation with them, you talk to them, and there's a mutual attraction,
yes.
and that energy is very strong.
Yes.
And it's very strong.
That's happening.
Okay. And then, there's this eye movement, this eye contact with you, and you know what that eye contact means, right? Like, that energy that people get.
They're like, I want to do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do, Larry?
What I did the last time that happened the other day.
Okay.
All right, see you later. Try that. Everybody try that at home. That's nice. It's a smile, but that part, let them know, hell no. I'm gonna tell you,
you're rare, Larry.
I learned.
Yeah.
Because I was sex addiction.
Okay, that explains it.
So that, I don't know if everybody knew that. So maybe I need to qualify that. I was in sex addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think you get hijacked in the moment. So I understand all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think stuff through.
Okay.
And let me be very clear. I'm not saying I cannot go and have a one night stand right now because I'm not perfect. I can have a drink or something. I don't know. It could. That could happen, but I just don't do that because I know what could happen.
Okay.
And then it's going to be on the internet. They folks lying on the internet saying they done have, but they ain't had this golden bean yet. But I walked away. What is it time? I walked away because I know what was up. And that bread basket was sitting up looking at me like, come into me. Come into me. And I said, the devil is a liar. You would not get me.
I could not.
You won't have me. I got 2 children. I don't need a third. They already is too high. She's sitting over there right now. I got to pay her to hit buttons. I don't want no other child.
But I've been here since May. Atlanta is like, it's a different energy here.
You can get into anything.
Oh my God, it is really just, there's a city in LA like it's called Long Beach. It's like, you could be in Walmart, you could be anywhere. It's just an energy that comes along with, different people.
I know too many people that are living with HIV right now because they moved to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Because anything you like is here.
It's here.
And the thing is,
a la carte.
Yeah, and the thing is, the people that look the way that you like for them to look, they looking for somebody that look like you.
Yeah.
And everybody has a type here. And it can be the most beautiful person in the world. You may feel like, from the city you are, you may feel like you ain't the ninth, you're a 6 or a 5.
Yeah.
But here, they could walk up to you beautiful and be into you because you're the person that they like. Yeah. And a lot of people can't take that plethora of choices and variety. They can't handle that.
And then it's like being at a buffet or a smorgasbord.
Because you literally can fruck somebody different every day, 2-3 times different people.
Yeah.
Easy. Because when you open up them apps, Sniffies,
POF.
What is that?
Plenty of Fish.
Oh, that's
Grinder, Jack,
Grinder, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you open that up, you're going to see little dots.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know. Well, I'm going to tell you how I know. Right here, there was a guy that was living here that done music, and he was telling me about it. He opened up his phone. He said, "Larry, look." I said, "What is this?" They were little dots.
Yeah.
All over, right on top of us where we were. I said, "What is this? The people that want to hook up?" He's saying he wanted this. Meet him in the bathroom at Macy's. He's saying meet him at the gas station.
Yeah.
That is too much for people that's like fresh gay.
A fun thing to do, what people don't understand is that when you have those kind of apps, turn them on in church.
Whoa.
Now, most people know to put it on incognito or, when you go offline. But if you go to a convocation... Or
I know the code of church.
Yeah, just turn your app on and see how many people are nearby.
They did it with the RNC.
Yeah, and
they just did it with the Kirk at the Kirk
did.
thing. A guy put online, there were dots all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
They crashed
yes.
both sides.
Both times they crashed.
Yeah.
So that means the people that you hear preaching that holy, rigid, probably freaks.
Yeah. And they have to live their life under the radar. Yeah.
Harold said there's too much choice here. That's why I date outside of ATL. Okay.
That's one of my followers.
Not you spilling the tea, Larry. I am.
Harold.
I don't recommend it. My brother died from AIDS at 27. See, I think these experiences like that is what make me. And see, I know a lot of people who became HIV positive as a result of some dumb choices.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main thing. And I even seen one female, she died.
Yeah.
And we were close, she was a musician. And that is, I don't want nobody to experience that. So I'll be telling people, love it. If you love yourself and value yourself, like you said, if I saw somebody out there, I can't see you have a great conversation, connect. I connect with everybody.
Yeah.
I have to see you a few times.
Yeah. Most people are like that.
Yeah, I'm sapiosexual.
Yeah.
So if you can't get me here, I'm like, you can get me here.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody will say that, let's see, what's that girl from Precious?
Gabourey Sidibe.
Larry, would you like whatever her name is? You see how Tai East do this? I don't know what he even said. What is her name?
Gabourey Sidibe.
That. If she was here, somebody said, "Oh, Larry's not gonna like her." You don't know. If I sit and talk to her and be around her 3, 4, 5 days, and she has a great personality and everything I like, I will look at her and find something I like. Her lips could be amazing.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
like that.
A lot of people think if you're plus size or if you are, over 200 pounds, for instance, that you're automatically, at home alone with cats or at home playing,
The best sex I've ever had in my life.
It's not true. It's really not.
I want you to hear me.
Yeah.
The best sex I've ever had in my life was with a plus size person.
That's what they say, yeah.
You will never be gobbled up the way that a plus size person gobble you up.
All right, so
Why is it? This is just conversation. I'm enjoying myself, actually.
I don't think you may be you a freak, Larry.
In a relationship?
Yeah, you're a freak.
You can be crawling them walls. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
All right.
Very much so. So I'm not approved.
Okay.
I just have standards because once I let loose on you.
Oh. And I want to be clear, because, there's a lot of people watching outside of the Thai Squad. Let me be clear. When we talk about this NSA and all this stuff, I am not saying, Larry, that you should go around Atlanta meeting random people and having sex every night.
Yeah.
Random. I'm just saying, if you do happen to meet somebody and you vibe, it's okay.
But you do not even, you're not doing that. You're just saying that's your advice.
Huh?
You don't do that. Tyesse, you don't come across like that.
Like what?
Like you were. You're doing the Tyesse. You don't come across as the type of person that would do that, have a one-night stand.
Who, me?
Yes.
Child, listen, I don't even sit up here and let the lightning strike. No. Oh, no. I wouldn't even play with a guy like that.
I feel like you probably it had to be a special situation. It don't have to be special.
No, okay, first of all, I've lived long enough.
I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I'm talking about now. I've lived long enough to be comfortable with whatever I choose with my life.
Oh, God.
And I'm not going to be reckless.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
believe
reckless
that.
in Los Angeles, so I sure wouldn't be reckless in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But, after a certain age, Larry, you get comfortable with your program.
I just don't. I hate to say I'm not approved.
You're not.
I know. But do whatever y'all want to do. It's fine. No, I ain't gonna say no judgment because I am. But that's okay. I just feel like, what is it?
Who in the chat agrees with me and who in the chat agrees with Larry?
Let's do that. Let's say, okay, if you agree with Tai East, put a 1. If you agree with me, put a 8. Let's see.
Yeah, who agrees? One, you meet somebody, you vibe with them, and then
That's just dangerous. I'm gonna tell you this.
That's if you're not using protection.
I'm gonna say that's another thing.
Yeah.
I don't really care for condoms.
Okay.
So that is probably, you have to jump through a whole lot of hoops.
And then you also have PrEP and PEP.
Yeah. But they ain't 100%.
But they don't cover STIs and STDs.
But and let me be clear, I'm talking about Larry years ago.
Okay.
So but what I am saying, this the one. But what I am saying is,
what are they saying? Are they saying
I see a lot of 8s. Look at this. The Sagittarius says, "I plead the field." That's not either. She's a Sag. Didn't I tell you how Sags and Scorpios, they like that adventure.
So it's a lot of 8s.
It's a lot of 8s. Oh, I see. Look, the Tie Squad look like some Tie Squad are 1. Yep, I'm seeing 1s from Tie Squad. Yep, Tie Squad 1.
Yeah. My spirit is telling me that a lot of those 8s are,
lying.
Yeah, that's it. I'm tapping into my prophetic. Yeah.
You say you tapping into your prophetic?
I'm tapping into my prophetic. Yeah. I can see some things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my. No, I'm just. I don't know.
In this landscape, Larry, your advice is spot on in this particular landscape because
people get crazy, Ty.
Yeah.
And then I got to go do their funeral.
Somebody is. She was waving.
Who was waving? I ain't saying nothing about no 4.
Maybe they believe half and half.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
What the hell is 4, Tarleton? And why is your name?
That's
like
one of
that?
my followers.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now be careful. What that means, Tarleton? I can't even say your name.
Maybe he agrees with both of us. Tarleton. It's like Carlton, but with a T.
Tarleton. Okay. Yeah, that's me. No judgment, Naida. I get that.
Yeah.
See, Naida's a big girl, but that's my member. So, but she's pretty.
Very.
And she's ooh.
Yeah.
Naida is a great woman.
Yeah.
A great woman.
I can tell.
She's a great woman. Yeah.
And she loves my platform, and I can feel it.
Yeah.
Genuinely, she likes my
She's a
platform.
Sag because she's drawn to an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I have some beautiful people in my ministry. Beautiful people. And but there is one.
Yeah. Who?
I can't say their name. She's not married no more. But I just can't do that.
Yeah.
But beautiful. And because actually they 2. But one is married, so I don't even do her prophecies. I don't even deal with her because I'm like, Larry, you already know how you feel.
Yeah.
Let somebody else deal with that. Somebody else deal with that.
Can I tell you something that happened at Reformation, Larry? I think I shared this with you. I came into Reformation. I sat down. You had a designated area for me, William, and I didn't want to. I didn't want that. VIP. I didn't want that energy. So I said, I'll just sit back here. Let me just sit to the side. And enjoy the service or whatever. Came in, started on the elevator. A woman comes on the elevator and she says, "Hi, Tyesse." And it really startled me because I'd never experienced that before. So then when I get to the main, the conference room, the ballroom, people just started walking up to me and saying, "Hey, Tyesse, oh my God, I love your show." So I did not know that many people. That's why it says you never know who's watching you. I would say 30 to 40 people came up to me during the course of that event saying, "We watching." A lot of them must be bushwashers. They may, support quietly, but yeah, it was really, really.
Our numbers don't be telling us the truth either. They don't be giving us our full numbers. There's no way that, because I see yours like 500 most of the time by average, 400 or 500, but there's something that's not right because I can't go nowhere
Yeah.
And I said, how is that happen?
Yeah.
I went today. Oh my God, Larry, I love you. Bye. I want to buy you. Bye. I mean, it's like that all the time. Wherever I was in Sweden.
Wow.
Coming down the street, Larry laughed.
Yeah.
This is Sweden. This is my first time here.
Yeah.
What? This is white folk country. How was you?
I know for a fact I'm shadow banned on Facebook and Instagram.
You are.
Yeah. I said something's wrong, and then I was like, well, shall I start over? But they say once you
no, you don't
just
start
leave
over. Just
it the way
start
it is.
posting, you'll break out of it. Sometimes it took me one time to get out a year and a half out of a shadow ban.
Yeah.
And they lifted it for about 2 weeks. Somebody else reported something I posted. I went back into another year shadow ban.
Before I was doing the virtual, situation, I used to do it like William did it on Facebook, writing.
Oh, blogging.
Oh yeah, I would write everything out, and I was doing a lot of like really militant black stuff, and I think that's where it kind of like
that'll get you.
People start flagging you that don't agree with you.
That's how they got me. I got white pastors who do nothing but report my stuff, but they don't think I know what they're doing. Then they tag me. They take my video clips and put it up in front of their people and put all these scriptures how I'm just so wrong. One is Miles Rutherford, who's a Trump supporter. And and he don't even know. I heard buried two stories in his ministry. Because the people were ready to put it, but I didn't do that. And just the other week, last week, he took the clip of that panel with all of them preachers I had for my Reformation, put it up and then put all this stuff.
But it seemed like a lot of them they really try to get your attention.
Yeah,
and when you ignore them, it gets worse. They keep going.
White folk always like to try to grab and be a part of our stuff or judge it or something. So I just let him do that, and you do that for them over there, and hopefully them black folk in your church realize what kind of spirit you got. And there's a bump coming up right there. Sometimes I'm be so tired of my face. What is that? Another hair bump?
It usually is ingrown because I deal with
I get them bad.
Yeah, it's ingrown. Ooh. Yeah. Reason mine stopped is when I went to solely an electric shaver. Most of the time, I just do electric.
I'm gonna tell you what I started doing. I started getting the thing, but ain't been in so long. That zapping with that machine.
Electrolysis.
It works.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start doing it down here because I had it down. Why y'all laughing at?
Larry, you are so free with personal.
Yeah, I had one time. Listen, they are so painful. I had one time had me walking around like I was 80, and I had to get to the what that man? He a dermatologist. Where I just went the other day for that bump in the back of my head. Yeah, I said you got to go. I opened my whole thing. I said it's right there. In my phone. I said it's right there, and it was right. It was right by my penis. I don't care. Cut, and he cut it and squeezed it. Popped up. It popped to the ceiling. And he pulled that hair out.
Back in the biblical times when they said that they were walking around and, with nude or whatever. I think you would probably be comfortable during those times. Do you feel comfortable, because you seem very open, Larry?
I put clothes on just because I was doing this interview. I'm always naked. Always naked.
What they call it today, nudist colonies and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I don't. This is my house. I wouldn't do that. Like whenever I go to Miami, they always a couple of times. My old accountant said, "Won't we go down there to Hanover Beach?" I said, "Well, what's Hanover Beach?" They says nude beach. Everybody be nude out there.
Yeah.
So he went down there and they showed us a video which he shouldn't have done. I said, "Wait a minute, them are little children out there with their little tiny thing, and girls out there, the children butt naked." I said, this is some white folk shit. They ain't no way what I'm doing that. And the kids, everybody, the old women with the raisins and the out. I said, what in the world? Won't you put them prunes away? I don't want to see that. What the hell?
Oh my God, you're not with Larry.
All right, somebody said hello, but I said the name wrong. No, I ain't going. No, I'm not going. What? Would you go?
Where?
To Hanover Beach.
No, because that's too free. That's too no. No,
I just don't think. I'm gonna tell you. And the Krista Marshall just said, You know, you took Crystal Marshall for me, but I still
No, I did not. Crystal loves us equally, I think.
No, she don't.
No, Crystal loves us equally.
She do love us both. I'm just saying, being
Okay.
funny, because she was with me first.
Okay.
But I don't believe, to her point, being nude is not sexual. I 100% agree with that. That's the reason why I be nude all the time. I don't see out in my room. There's nothing wrong with it. But to some folk, it is, and I don't want to participate in that.
But you know, and I'm not trying to make this biblical, but at one point, you know, it was said, "Who told you were naked?" Right?
Oh, talking about Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
That wasn't a real story. That's
No, it is real, Larry.
No, it ain't. It's in the Bible. It's not a real story. No.
You know, the Bible. The Bible thumpers. It actually happened like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's what
the
they
way you
said.
took some figs. They must have been white people, not black people. No fig ain't covering this up. How fig
The
leaf?
snake was talking and stuff.
That is not real. That is not real. I mean, I read the story. I like the story. I pull God principles out of it.
Yeah.
But that mess ain't happen.
Yeah.
That ain't happen. That ain't more happen. Man and moon. Half of that stuff over there happened. The Red Sea opened up and everybody walked. Come on now.
That's what they said. Yeah, and then Jonah was in the well for about 3 days. Yeah.
That's insulting to my intelligence to tell me that. Tell me the story and give me the point side of it. Just like watching the Marvel movie. I love Marvel because I'm watching Marvel and I see the powers and good and evil. That I enjoy that. But I know I ain't about to shoot no fire out my fingers. That's not about to happen. So why in the hell you think that the whole Red Sea opened up and they walk on the ocean floor? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Do not take that literal. That's stupid. And if you ain't you believe that, you stupid. Because there ain't no such thing.
Larry, you like being a renegade, huh? A maverick?
I'm just myself. I don't know.
Because you be just, you don't even care. You, at this point, you're like,
listen, and especially now because of what I went through this year.
I got you.
I'm not biting my tongue.
Mm-mm.
I am not playing a role.
No.
I'm not smiling if I don't like you.
No. I'm
not fooling up with you if I think you raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything. If it don't, and let me tell you something, I got free today in a whole nother way. And that might be because I was, and I'm not ashamed to say, I was compromising with what God told me to do. And that is not on my resume before the recent years.
Mm-hmm.
And it cost me.
Okay.
It cost me energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it cost me in my body some of my back trouble.
Yeah.
And it cost me millions. It did. But that's over.
Yeah. I went to see my spiritual father's documentary last night, and there was so much I didn't know about his health.
Mm-hmm.
And he had been in service and ministry for 40 years.
Mm.
And he said that the weight of that, he never tapped into the weight of that. Yes. He said, Larry, when he stopped and he finally came to himself, he sat in the chair and he didn't leave that chair for 4 years.
Listen to me, Tyesse. This is no lie.
That work is hard.
How he know it's the truth.
Yeah.
So I ran the first 20 years of the way I pastored was like regular black church.
Mm-hmm.
I got here. When I stopped being in that pulpit, everything, I couldn't even turn my head to the left.
Wow.
I was already, when I would preach, because I preached hard, I would pull muscles right over my heart and my cavity. And so I would always have to go to the doctor for a shot to take the inflammation around my heart and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when and Kendall shaking his head because it's true, my whole body broke down like I was 80 years old. Mm. And I started having to go into chiropractic done and everything because I had stopped all that. But you be so into the work and you do it so regularly and often, it's almost like you get an adrenaline that sort of disconnects you from your body.
Yeah.
And you just into the work. But when that stopped and I began to change the way that I minister and be online, man, my whole body broke down like it wasn't even nothing.
I heard someone speak about Whitney Houston about she was singing too hard. That's a lot to do in concert. Like when she would go on tour, they said that was a lot to sing at that level every night for long periods of time. And then I would hear people like her and Michael Jackson said at the end of the concert, they would just collapse and just have to regroup and pull themselves back together. So that energy, although it's really great energy coming from the audience, you're pouring just as much back out to the people.
And that pushes you beyond your limit.
Yeah.
When the energy is coming back, you keep giving. Man, don't do that.
Yeah.
Y'all, we can continue to talk and just go from subject to subject to subject, but we're going to end it. I want everybody that watched tonight, if you enjoyed it tonight, I need for you to support us. We are doing so many things in Africa. We are growing cocoa, we are growing chili peppers, and we're growing ginger. But we're working on moringa. We ain't got that yet. And so MBN Farms has started. We're going to be focusing on feeding the community, but we're also going to be exporting some things, which is why I got to go there to get in the bed with the government a little bit more. We also have MBN Transport and Tours over there in Ghana. We've already hired one contractor. When I go there this time, it's possible I'm going to be hiring another and start building out the fleet of cars, because that's a rental service for the tours, and also help you get your citizenship and all of that. We can help you guys with that if you want to become a citizen of Ghana. And then also in Dubai, we're about to start something up. I just got it cleared today. I'm going to talk about it later on in October for those of you that are part of Reformation Church family. And we did have a very successful time. When we went there at the first of the year, I took a group of people for investors, 33 people actually. And about 35-40% of them walked away with property in Dubai.
Oh, wow.
That's already appreciating.
Yeah.
And so we got some things that we're doing. I really want the MBN network to be the black spiritual prophetic astrological numerology mind valley, you know, and connect all these businesses and people. You know, I have a lot of vision that I want to do, is grab these warehouses, create this content. People like you, God's gonna give me so many billions of dollars. You might get it before I get mine. And people like you just put you in because you are a talent. And I know, and I have an eye for talent. Even when it's coming up. I remember Armand Wiggins years ago. I said, Armand, this is going to happen, that going to happen, that going to happen. Didn't happen till like a year later when I was in Miami. He called me. He said, I'm tired now. I know what you said. I said, don't give up. Your name is going all over the media. That was like 3 years ago. And he would tell you that conversation we had several times.
I remember his early days.
Yeah, I could just tell it. I could look at him. Tyesse Madison, I told her, my woman over there that messed with Kaya, I said, you don't need nobody in the chair beside you. I said, because it's you, God is going to bless the go over. She said, but I want somebody in the chair. I said, you don't need it.
Yeah.
She don't need it. She can do what she do without a Kaya, without a Craig, no shade of Craig, but she don't need it.
And you know what happens, Larry, is that when you do things and it's not really supposed to be that way, it will fall off. It will fall off
after it's successful.
Yes.
It's successful first, then it falls off.
The way it was meant to be is how it ends up. Yeah.
Same thing with Larry Lab. I started it, but it's come from me just talking online. But I brought two people on that I believe, one of my baby mama, that I just knew y'all got it.
Yeah.
You know, but it wasn't for them. It didn't blow up until I cleared everything and did it myself. And it happened in months. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tai East, any last words you want to say to everyone? Let's see. Keep going. They said keep going.
Listen.
It's been 2 hours.
It don't feel like it.
It don't, though. It really does not. Because I got more questions. But we can do this again. Invite me to your thing. It says, Larry, you're talking my language now. I am so free now. I can't be concerned with people, places, nor things. I do what's best. Listen, I hate it took me to get 47 to be like this.
I'm on day 25 of my cleanse.
Oh, that's right. So, y'all, one of the great things about Tai East that he can read.
Oh my God.
And he been reading these YouTubers. He called them slop.
The slop bucket. I haven't even said that in a month.
Oh, okay.
The slop bucket content creator sector.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you gotta be from the country to know what slop bucket is. That is horrendous. And he's on a cleanse and he hasn't talked about 25. He's in the successful shifting.
Yeah, it's really working. I'm trying to make it to October 1st. I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I be honest, we like for you to do it.
Yeah, I have a follower, Kim Sims. Oh my gosh, she lives for that energy. And I also want to say happy birthday to one of my followers, Overseer Ware from Vision.
Oh yeah, Harold.
Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday. What is he? Oh, he's a Libra.
Libra.
So he's pretty balanced. Is he?
Overseer Ware? He is very, very, what you see is what you get. And I don't believe that he has a duality. Or,
Usually Libras are pretty much like that. Yeah. Happy birthday, Harold.
And prayers up. One of my followers emailed me last night. He went to Colombia. And he was shot last night.
What part? He must didn't go to.
I don't know where
he went to the bad part. See that Medellin in Colombia. That's like the part you're supposed to go to.
Yeah.
But not the other parts.
But I've been telling the Tai Squad, y'all love going to these places that you have not researched.
Yeah, you have to research, but see what it is, and you have to be in the place that is safe. First of all, let me say this, because it's a misconception. America is unsafe.
Yes.
That he could easily got shot here.
Yes, that's true.
But when you go to these places and they see that you are from America, some people right now the sentiment is not good when you travel out.
Okay.
Now I go to Ghana and to Dubai mostly, but when I have to stop like these other places, you can feel it when they look at you.
Yeah.
They can tell you an American, and right now they are not feeling Americans in certain places. Other areas, they see us and be like, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" Because they see what is happening in our country. They got the real news in their country. We got the manufactured news, but they're getting the real news on what was happening in our world.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I feel for him, but he survived, and
that's a
they're going to do surgery. So prayers up.
So he got shot in the bad
in
place.
the face. Yes, in the face. He sent me the email last night. Yeah, he said just some random person, a random maniac in Colombia.
The world is crazy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, Robert. Happy birthday. You want to take it?
Oh, wait. you did that like I was Denise and you was Jackie. Like,
to you, happy birthday, Robert Rare from Bishop O.C. Allen Church. And I just talked to somebody from y'all church the other day.
Happy birthday
to
you.
To you.
And many more.
I love when you start singing on your platform. Yeah, who was that? What's the boy name? I hate to say boy, but he's a young Craig. Yeah. He used to be a porn person.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
He's over at Vision. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do his interview before I leave. Yeah, because he helping somebody, and he came. I let him come over, and we was on the balcony with the smoke of the Lord, and the glory cloud, and we was talking. This man's story had me like this.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't tell you my whole story tonight. Yeah,
I was so interested. I said, Wayne, what you say? And I said, don't tell me no more. What you say? I said, no, we're gonna do a show. Don't tell me no more. I said, what that? I couldn't. It was mind blowing story. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna do that.
And there's so many of us out there like that have these powerful stories, and we don't wear them, so you don't really know.
I think our communities need to hear them, because you wouldn't look at you and know your story. You can't look at him and well, I can see it. Yeah, but you wouldn't. Nobody else would look at him and not know what it know. And that is a lot. And he was into porn and end up with HIV and all of that. That is, he put it online.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of friends over the years. Lots of friends.
Well, it seemed like to me you wouldn't be for one night stand.
No, it's not that I am out here with a sign saying, please go have a one-night stand. I'm just saying that sexual liberation is something that people fought for.
I got you.
They really, really fought for that, for people to be able to be and express themselves. So please, y'all, don't run with Tyesse is telling everybody to go out and be freaks. I'm not saying that. I didn't say that.
No, he ain't saying
But
that.
I have lost lots of friends over the years.
You got the jailhouse stories. You was in jail?
Who said that? Who said
Somebody
that?
named Real Time.
That's somebody that I think I blocked one time.
Oh.
No. And that's not, I don't think they're being shady, but something at some point caused me to block them. But I do see them from time to time.
Yeah, but they said Ty got the jailhouse stories mesmerizing and powerful, so it's sort of nice.
No. And I'm sure they didn't mean harm. Here's the thing. That I was telling those stories today, live.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't see you go live today.
I went.
Yes, it did.
I went live briefly, but yeah, a part of living, when you're trying to hustle and do what you're gonna do, part of that is you're gonna be in jail at one point or another in your career.
I was in jail.
If you can call it a career, yeah.
I was in jail.
You was in jail, Larry?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I just don't see you like that. No.
It was just one time.
Oh, okay.
It won't ever happen again for nothing.
How long?
It was supposed to be over the weekend, but God made a way out of no way.
He's able.
He wanted to do it.
He's able to carry you through.
He sure did. Took me right up out them things. I was supposed to be in there all night, and I had I got a whole head full of hair. And I grow all my hair.
Yeah.
But back then it was black and pretty,
Yeah.
and nothing but waves, and I was looked small, but that waist went in, and it looked real good.
Yeah, but the gag is now at 49, I couldn't do it. Like I because back then it was kind of, I hate to say it was a part of what we went through, and it was
rite of passage.
Yeah, it was rite of passage, and there were elements of it that was fun, but. And when I say fun, because you got to be with people like yourself, all your girlfriends were there and whatnot. But there is an element of it that today, because of who I am and who I evolved to, like the dorms, the people would be up all night talking, playing games, fashion shows, running around. It would be, I would like, y'all go somewhere and sit down somewhere.
That wasn't what I experienced. I stood outside downstairs today, and I got drainage now. I should not have been down there up in them trees. But anyway, that wasn't the case for me. Because I was still looking good. I still had that V right there. I was young.
Okay.
And so I guess when I walked in, something in me told me that they wanted me.
No.
And Tai East, I want you to know, I had a whole head full of hair waves, so it looked like finger waves to them.
I believe it.
You know, say I did that. And I won't never forget. I'm never going in jail for nothing. It was so many people that was in that jail, and they were looking at me. And I heard one of the guys, because they had unlocked down.
Yeah.
But God moved for me, so they had to open the door so I can go out and walk out. And they weren't supposed to do it. It was like 11:30. You know, it was always shut down. And I heard one say, "Hey, that man, that dude, he gone, man. He ain't gonna be in the morning." The Spirit he protected my booty hole. Yes, he did.
But that's an assumption, Larry.
No.
I'm saying that's an assumption because sometimes it may not have been somebody that wanted it. Sometimes it could be the other way around. Somebody could wanted you to be the person, the top.
Me and my bread basket have a great relationship.
Okay.
And it told me
that's
what they wanted.
It picked up
because
on
it kept clenching up like that.
Okay.
Like I was on the toilet when
Gotcha.
It was clenching.
Yeah.
That thing was talking, let me know that they were going to destroy it.
Oh wow.
And so when I
look at that. Stop. I gotta do this. Everybody is in full layout.
But it kept me from all evil, and my mind stayed on him. I got my elasticity, and I thank him. It could have went another way. It could have went another way.
It could have went another way.
Oh my God, I thank him. Because that was a situation. Oh, I give them
Tragedies
glory.
are commonplace.
I know you all right now because you started laughing. So, stop. You always say that to yourself.
No, you know what, Larry? It's like our personalities are very similar, and I think we kind of feed off each other, especially when it comes to humor. Yeah,
yeah.
I cannot. I just couldn't see you in that setting, Larry.
Really?
No.
I couldn't either. I was in an orange suit, had inmate rope across the back.
Wow.
I said, this is the devil.
Yeah.
I called Marco and my mama. I said, I ain't never preaching, prophesying another day. How he going to let this happen to me? He didn't even tell me what happened before because I'm used to the spirit always telling me what's about to happen.
Leading and guiding.
Check this. So when I went back in the jail after my little phone call to them, I went into a trance. And I thought I was back some days when Spirit had told me to get up in that morning, and I negotiated it. Okay. Spirit said that was the day I was going to show you this. You're in here for a particular person. When Spirit told me that, I went to the person and said what the Lord said. That person got out of jail, was in my church for years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
So it was meant to be. But I ain't. Me and God were going to, I told him no more. Yeah. I bet you I won't prophesy. You can do this to me. Because we got a pact.
Yeah.
Nothing comes upon me that I do not know before. He always let me know.
Oh, yeah.
And always. What is it? What she say? Orange is for non-violent skinny folks. I had on gray. Everybody in there had on orange.
It depends on, because
the county.
The county, yeah. Because they would put red on the dangerous people. They put all red, high power.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
This has been great.
Oh, it has.
Ty, I want you to know, I fully and completely believe in your gift and ability.
Oh, thank you.
And you are terribly good at what
you
do. Oh, I got to ask you something. So George Bloomer called me, and he wanted me to pull some vloggers together. And I reached out to a few.
Okay.
And you were a yes.
Yes.
I think William is a yes. Because they want us, it's a spiritual warfare conference, and he wants us to talk about how pastors and preachers in churches end up with warfare on social media.
Okay.
And how we as the commentators, how we handle that.
Yeah.
And all where me and you have sort of switched how we do that.
Yes.
But William's still a little. So
it's gonna take a little bit more.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a good panel, and I'm trying to get a couple of women that actually do our type of.
That is a really good title. That is a very good conversation.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Because people sing you stuff all the time, and it's like lately it's just been getting more salacious and more worse. And then sometimes you want to kind of like tap back into your old energy, but you say, "No, I'm comfortable where I'm at now."
Yeah, and if I tell you the truth, there've been a couple of stories that you did that I wanted to do because I had some more information and there's a video. I said,
but you said, you know what, y'all got it.
It ain't worth them. The numbers would be nice, just to see it, But I let it go. Yeah.
We got to come on and do one of those shows and just talk about all of that stuff. Like,
okay.
Like, I used to do a show called The Top 10 Church Incidents.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that a lot. It was very popular. The Top 10 Church Scandals and Drama. I would start from like Eddie Long and work my way to Kim Burrell.
We should definitely do that.
Yeah, it was fun. Fun. I've done about 8 of those.
So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to do that. All right. Somebody say, y'all are hilarious. Really? I guess that's a thank you. Yeah, because laughing is important.
It's good for the soul.
All right. Now, look, I don't know if y'all know this is not free. Let me see where I ain't even got the minute.
They tell me I take up 3 offerings.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yes,
if they want us to
indeed.
keep on doing it, we got to go clock in
Ain't
somewhere.
nothing wrong with it.
And I think, let's see, hold on. I'm getting some information. Let me see. Hold on. I was live. Try now. Oh, my minister's still working behind the scenes. Jesus. All right. So let me go and get on up out of here. and do what the hell I got to do. Thank you, Ty.
You're welcome.
$8.88, $MBN Network. Text the word give to 404-800-4530. Venmo @MBN Network. Zelle info@thembnnetwork.org. You can go to PayPal, thembnnetwork.org. When you click donate there, you can leave me 2 or 3 sentences. Or go to PushPay. That'll keep record of all of your donations to the MBN Network. Pushpay.com/G/the MBN Network. Make an account there. You can always donate to us right through there. And Crystal Marshall is asking you to do Tai East After Dark and Patreon for members or members only. They want something from you tonight. That would be nice. So let me let you go.
I'm going to do something public.
Okay.
I'm doing Patreon tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
tell them I'm going to do an after show tonight.
I'm going to go get me something to eat and take my shower so I'll be ready by the time you go live.
Perfect.
Yeah, because we ain't got to do prayer in the morning. I can stay up late.
That's a deal.
This is my weekend. So like Friday nights and Sunday nights.
Okay.
After the rest of my days, I got to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do something when I get home.
Good.
Sure.
Y'all hear it? Okay, I'm coming over there. I have my $8.88. All right. Okay, see you guys later. God bless you. Put the camera on Tai East so Tai East can tell them bye.
Bye. Love y'all. Love y'all. Tai Squad, you are amazing. I already knew you were deep in the comments. I could see it by energy that y'all were very, very present tonight. So thank y'all. And thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. I'm going to be honest with you. Stepping out of my comfort zone is really something huge for me. And so for you to be able to do that, that means a lot. Because I don't do this to everybody. It takes a lot.
I always will make sure you're all right. And anybody that I meet or that is in my life I come across, I always try to find what is it I can do to help them.
Yeah.
I used to do it with dollars. I don't do it anymore. But I just know there's something I can say, something I can do, an opportunity that can help. And you got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. And I like you. I love you.
Yeah. I love you too.
I gave Tyesse a hug. You know, cause y'all know how I hug. And I can tell he was like, okay, that's a little bit too much.
No, I felt it. Yeah, but I used to do that same thing on YouTube.
Really?
With giving, like when I first got to YouTube, just super chat. Yeah,
that's over.
Yeah, people become reliant on that.
Yeah.
But then Mad Day, they forget all about it.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't even deal with the Mad Day.
We didn't deal with a lot of that YouTube stuff. We'll have to do a whole show on that one day.
Mad Day is not right. You don't do that to people. That's like, okay, Latrey's married now. I would not be live or not even be live, but I wouldn't even say what I know about her personally. If let's suppose she's still all this over here is thousands of dollars. She's still this. Let me tell you how person I am. Now, Latrey wouldn't do this. Y'all know Latrey wouldn't do any of this, but this is an example. She's looking at me side to side to use her as an example. If she stole this, want nobody to know but my team, my community that she stole it. She go get married. It's all online. Beautiful dress, beautiful gowns, And then I'm like, she too happy. Let me go live. Let me tell you what Latrey did. That's what people do.
That's Mad Day.
That's what people do. Now you didn't nobody know nothing about that. And maybe she's on crack at the time and she just needs a hit. Latrey's like, why you using me? She's like, okay, stop. Look, Latrey ain't close to nothing like that. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I wouldn't do that. No, I know people's secrets. And it take a lot. Well, it did.
I think it's levels to how you address Mad Day, because there's different levels to it. I had somebody that I knew in LA through my channel, a guy that I knew. He was in the church scene, and he inboxed me one night and said, I'm doing really bad right now. I ain't got no finances and whatnot. And I sent him some money. Not a lot of money, but I sent him something substantial to help him out. And Larry, I kid you not, I was watching one of them people that I had that energy with, one of the beach sector people, and he was in the chat.
talking
cheering
about
them on.
You see what I'm talking about?
And I said, I could not believe that, and I'm not leaving nothing out the story. It went from borrowing to in the chat with people that were saying things about me. And I was like, how do you even operate with that? And so it's different levels to their energy.
There's something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it. My mom used to say, get it off you before you go to bed. She used to say that, get it off you, don't go to bed with it.
There are people that I've done more for than my children.
Okay. Birth it, Larry. You got the birth. You're in the 9th month. Birth it. Let it out.
There are people that I have done more than what I've done for my children who have came to their own made-up mandate and have been really dirty.
Yeah.
Some online, some behind my back, some calling members. And these are people, and let me explain to it, because I'm a giver like Ty. Houses, cars, college tuition, apartments, Rolexes, gold, diamonds, rings, chains, earrings. Ain't none of that. You deserved it.
Yeah.
I gave it to you because I love you.
Yeah.
And then you got the nerve to only say, now you're back and tell that story, but you present me in a way you never, you cannot say bad about me. You can tell your experience, but then you choose to have amnesia that I bought your drawers because you ain't had no drawers. You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. And my mama told me people were like that.
Yes, they are.
But I thought my mama would just been Ethelene because how she is. No. And let me tell you this, Trey. It can be your own family.
Yes.
Oh, so that's what y'all do? It can be somebody that you have given food because they ain't have none.
That's the truth.
I did not know people was like this. And will stab you in your back from the front. Like, wow. It's amazing to me.
But it won't, this is what I live by. It will not happen again.
Absolutely. That's what I'm meaning about it. I think I said this in this interview.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen to me again.
I tell God, as I have reached a certain age right now, you do not have to give me any lessons twice. I'm learning to get it the first time around.
Now?
Yeah.
I'm just there. How long you been there?
In the last 5 years.
Okay, so I'm doing pretty good then.
In the last 5 years. I don't need no refresher courses, Lord. None. I got it.
But it'd be us. We choose the same can and a different label. I'm not doing that no more. That's never happening to me again. I am protecting myself. Shout out to Soul. I am protecting myself in a way that I have never cared for Larry.
Yeah.
And if I got something left over for you, then I help you out. But it's me first, mine first.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's always gonna be that.
I'm done with that. And because good people get used in this world.
Oh yes.
Good people get used. The world don't deserve good people. Don't bit more deserve it. I had somebody that I thought was ripping me off, but was somebody that I knew that was telling them what to say to me to get me to help them.
It happens. Yeah.
And that person I knew decades. I was like, really?
It happens.
I didn't know nothing like this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, people they diabolical out here nowadays. Yeah.
It won't happen no more. I bought somebody a car, and they purposely wrecked it over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Left it. I had to go get it because it's still in my name. I had to take $20,000 to repair the car to then sell it for like $29,000. But after it was all said and done, I was in the red because all I had to do. Yep. But see, that's what I get for handing out cars like they shoes. You know, so I that's done. I done did that. And this is what I tell myself because I always felt like, and black people do this. White people, when they become successful, they don't do this.
No.
I didn't know that. When white people get it, their mama don't ask for it, their cousin don't ask for it, their sibling don't ask for it. They know that's theirs, and they don't feel entitled to it. Because see, white people understand power.
Yes.
But we, as black people, we get it. Get mama a house. First thing we do is the top prayer. I'm gonna get my mama a house. The next thing, not knowing that we setting people up for failure. Because if your brain, your spirit, your mind did not create it for you, you do not have the mind, the spirit to sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have learned something. You do not share with others the privilege, the prosperity, the access, the power that God has given you or that you created for yourself, unless you're led to do it.
Yeah.
Other than that, do not do it.
But out of this, like, well, I have to do it, or this, like, that never works out because it has to come from a place of, you know, I heard Tyler Perry talk about he, you know, bought his father a house and paid everything. And he, even after he found out that he wasn't his father, he continued to do that. And people look at that as being very valiant. You know, like this man really abused you really bad. And you bought him a house, paid for it. And even after you found out he wasn't your father, you still, you know, took care of him. But you got to be careful, Larry, about a lot of the energy that you put out into scenarios like that because it can be very, very...
I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah.
But see, that I'm not doing it no more. It makes monsters.
It's a case-by-case situation, I'll say it like that.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It's over. It's complete, and I'm so glad to be free. All right. See y'all later.
We'll be here all night.
You sit here and got me up here for 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Oh, my God. And then they want me to go home.
I do want you to go
They
home.
want me to go home and do a whole marathon.
Please, I'm going to go get me some cucumbers and vinegar and black pepper and salt. Put that out there. And then, is that ice cream place open? I've been trying to get this ice cream for 2 weeks.
You are a foodie like me, Larry. I didn't know how deep your foodie is.
There's a 685-pound black man sitting down here in my store that don't like to do nothing but eat. I mean, 685-pound black man.
And I only like good food. I don't
only
like
flavors. I gotta have flavors.
Yeah.
I want to taste your cooking because you.
They say
like,
I can
your
cook.
pictures look like that. That's some flavor in there.
Yeah, that's what they
But
say.
see, I can't stand looking at folk cooking and I don't see the spices.
Yeah.
Where the spices?
Like when you watch a cooking channel and they take the salt and go like that, like yeah.
I'm like, what? I don't see nothing. What's that? There'll be some green and some yellow. Somebody did. I ain't gonna do that because then everybody figure out who it is. But anyway, let me go.
Love y'all.
All right. Oh, what's up, Ray? Ray Bishop.
Oh my God, that's one of my wayward, but he's back.
You said wayward?
One about wayward. It was a whole situation, but we got through it.
Oh, I had some good oxtails today from a Jamaican place.
I was talking to my sister visited me today, one of my sisters from LA, and we were talking about, I was telling her how the soul food in Atlanta it lets us know we don't have soul food.
Y'all don't have soul food?
No. We have, people that
cafeteria food.
Yeah, cafeteria
It ain't right,
food.
because the best place y'all got, what's that place we go to? I know the owner.
I was telling her Fixins.
Yeah.
I said that's the only place that we really had that has something going on.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So, I never had the place before. I enjoyed myself there. I like the nibble.
Yeah.
So I like we went to, we was in the mall doing something for a t-shirt and I looked and I seen they had this French onion soup sandwich. Tai East.
Yeah.
I bit amongst it.
Atlanta got some good restaurants.
I said French onion soup sandwich?
Yeah.
This ain't gonna be good. I bought that thing and I brought it up to my mouth. And and my mouth prophetic. My mouth started dancing.
Yeah.
And I put that in a punch. There was so much flavor because it got, and you can get with mushrooms. I should have got with mushrooms. There'd been more flavor. It had the Swiss cheese, the burger. It had caramelized onions. The cheese was so cheesy, like a French onion soup. And so I didn't eat all of it. I said, this is very good. I enjoyed it. But I seen a food truck over there. I want to go over there too. So I took a bit of that and I threw it away. Then I went to the food truck. I said, now, Kendall, you get this, I get that. But Kendall ain't this, he got fish. And they did so well with that. It tastes just like Jamaica. It's not the fake American Jamaican food. It was real Jamaican food. Yeah, they were talking ladies.
Oh yeah.
Go on. I mean, yeah.
Same with Belizean food.
It was so good. What's the name of the place? It's on my stories on IG. If you get time, go over there and get some food.
In LA or Atlanta?
See here. I had it today.
Oh wow. Well, send me the I'll try.
So my last recommendation you enjoyed, didn't you?
Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna have them tonight. And here's the thing about bloggers, people don't understand that a lot of times during dinner time we're doing shows. Yes. So people wonder why you eat so late. It's because 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you're live. And so then you do a 3-hour conversation, it's 11 o'clock at night.
We're doing them we're giving them the entertainment while they're eating.
Yeah.
And then we have to go.
And then they want to ask you, well, why are you eating at 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah, we don't need to.
And if you ate before your show, you would probably...
You hungry afterwards.
Yeah.
I've tried it every
Sometimes
way.
you eat and then you have itis, and then you can't, you're like, I don't even feel like doing it. Because everybody's not going to eat no salad before the show, right?
That's what I need to get myself a salad tonight. I'm going to do a salad. Okay. All right. We got to let y'all go.
We got to go.
It's not stopping. It's 2 hours and 51 cents. Oh, my
51 cents.
I mean...
Larry knows money. Money's on the mind.
Oh, yes, I do. Money on my mind all the time. No, we're not making it even 3 hours.
Because I got to go home. They're going to want to do...
and we want him to
woman
do that.
yard loose, all that.
You say you can't eat like that. I don't eat the whole thing, Kim. I just nibble. You going home tomorrow in New Bern to visit my North Carolina barbecue. Have you ever had that?
No.
I'm going to see
I
if
can
I
imagine.
Order it. Because they'll ship it.
Yeah.
Ty?
I can imagine. Because y'all barbecue here in Atlanta is good.
Yeah, but the Atlanta barbecue ain't nothing compared to North Carolina barbecue. They say it's always between Texas and North Carolina barbecue.
Okay.
But North Carolina got the best barbecue.
So it's seasoned down to the bone.
Yeah. He said 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. I couldn't find ish of substance. Wait till my food or stuff closed early.
Yeah.
What time the restaurants close in Atlanta? It depends. Like that one I'm talking about right now, it closes midnight tonight.
They got a brisket baked potato.
At the place I
yeah, it's called a Southern Fire Grill.
Yes. Now let me tell you something else they got good now. That the pasta.
Yeah.
The picture.
I haven't tried that yet.
The picture on the app don't do it justice. The chicken is flavored. The sauce, the Alfredo sauce in the pasta is flavored. It's a little bit spicy. It's not really spicy. There's a little heat in it.
And see, they have the brisket baked potato. It has hot sauce on it, and I don't really do hot sauce.
But you can.
But for that, I have to just deal with it. Yeah, it's good.
Southern Fire.
It's a brisket baked potato with brisket, cheese, everything in it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Michael wear that out. He like brisket.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, let me stop. I'm be eating. I'm gonna eat some of everything. You getting hungry? Oh, I got plenty of fruit, but I think it's gonna be some meat tonight.
My followers, go get some. Go get a pear. I'm not gonna get no pear.
Now I'm gonna tell you this: watermelon.
I love watermelon. I'm a big
If you hungry
and
at night,
grapes.
me too.
Yeah,
I like to freeze them sometimes too.
I do.
When you eat watermelon, for me, it makes me feel full.
It does,
a while, but it don't last but like an hour.
Yeah.
So you got to eat it and then go right to sleep, so you don't be back up tearing through something.
And see, William be on it, he be on so late.
He do.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, let me try to nibble on something.
I went to, he live here? Ray live here?
Ray is in L.A. He was visiting
He
out
said,
here
I
recently.
went to Rodney's Jamaican Soul in Smyrna.
He was just recently out here, yeah.
How's he doing now with that death?
Last time I talked to him, he was maintaining.
That's not easy. It is the best. All right, let me go. Hey, look at that. We talked him up.
Who? Nick Few? That is my brother for real. We went through a lot during that pandemic. We had like a virtual thing with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It was really special. But we had cabin fever virtually. Everybody started like it was like, but we had so much fun.
But that is what built my community, the pandemic.
Yeah.
When people found me, I found them, and it's the most amazing people in the world.
Yeah. Nick can get anything from me. If I have it, he can have it, because that whole experience was very, very the pandemic was nerve-wracking, and so we needed something like that, and so it was personal to us, but it was special.
Yeah, I like this. You put this in there for everybody that's about to go eat, because we probably all are. Make sure you sleep on your left side tonight, because that helps digestion when you eat late.
Okay.
You help your system out. Lay on your left side.
When black people they done threw the plate on the side of the bed and turned over, they ain't really thinking.
Yeah, but
they done threw a fork or threw a plate.
Yeah,
and
but
they
just turn on the left.
People ain't thinking about the left.
What is this? It said drink more
This is
lemons.
new. It's new water.
Lemon perfect. This
It's
is
new,
great.
and I get it in every flavor.
Is this on Amazon?
Huh?
It's on Amazon?
No, it's at the store. It's at Publix, Kroger, and it's just a hint.
No sugar, no.
It has stevia in it, so it's kind of sweet.
Oh, stevia.
Stevia.
I thought they said that was cancer causing.
Yeah.
Stevia?
I think it was the other one. I know which one you're talking about. No, it's not stevia.
Splenda, yeah.
Yeah.
Splenda. Okay.
But this, you really could really drink this, Larry, because it says a hint of lemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I
You know,
would
people always
put
say-
that in the cup, but I don't know if you got back washing. You do one night stands.
You know how people say, can I get some water with lemon in it? That's what this
Yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good for you. You didn't hear what I said.
What?
I said I will put some in the cup, but you're back washing because you do one night stands.
Well, you know, I was going to say something, but that would have been a little too graphic. That would have been a little too graphic. But no, listen, I'm a really good person. I don't really,
Yeah.
I'm sweet when it comes to Atlanta. I'm sweet.
I can't wait. I'm going to get you go home and get it from the camera because this is going to be good. I can already tell you. It's going to be good. All right. See y'all later. We got to go. We need to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and had a great time.
Yeah.
And make sure you go follow the official Tai East report. Share this out. God bless you. I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to play a little something. We're going to play something on the way out of here. Have y'all done y'all $8.88? If you ain't, do that. Hell. All right, see you later. L, you are rare. You're a rare breed.
They didn't really know it, but they found out when you showed it. Now they wanna clone it. I know they really wanna own it. Hear it on the radio, it's going up, up, up. See you in that movie, it's going up, up, up. You got something no one else has. Where you are special, such class. Walking in the room, all eyes on you, feeling real high, nothing you can do. Glory bright, shine like new, and it's all in you. So go ahead and get your dream team, cause you're really about to change things. I know they wanna clone it, I know they really wanna own it. Hear it on the radio, it's going up, up, up. And I see you in that movie, it's going up, up, up. You got something no one else has. Where you are special, such class. Walking in the room, all eyes on you, feeling real high, nothing you can do. Glory bright, shine like new, it is all in you. You got in you. Said it's all in you.